And the violin is ready this time. Should any more sad incidents happen, I'm prepared.
Big alert!
All of you need to multi-class in bards right now.
Apart from, I don't have them.
I am
I can
not
play the
doing
spoons.
that.
I can play the spoons.
Does anyone even have the charisma to do that besides Lozan?
I know, dude.
I have
Hanzo.
good charisma, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My
Start-
charisma
let's just
is
start a boy
not
band.
good
99.
Okay.
at all.
So,
It's not bad.
are we
it's
ready to
not
start? Are
Good.
we ready to,
Let's go.
go?
Let's get the fuck
Yes.
in there, boys.
Okay.
Let's do this shit.
Oh,
You guys all start waking up, and as you guys all wake up, you look around and you see that you're all in individual cells in a room decorated with a nice hardwood floor, brick walls.
Oh fuck! I don't have music for
And
that.
your cells are all just stone walls and just iron bars, like an iron gate locking you in. You are stripped of your equipment. All your equipment is gone. Your weapons, your bags, everything's gone. You are still wearing the clothing you were wearing. They just took your bags and your weapons.
Not your hats.
Dragonborn in disguise are still wearing their hats
Oh.
because they didn't bother to check. They just stripped you of your weaponry and your bag of belongings, and that's about it. So you all wake up in prison cells next to each other, like individual prison cells next to each other, unarmed.
My axe!
And my axe.
So yeah, you guys all wake up. You're all in individual prison cells. but
So you
all
said
are next to each other.
we still have our clothes. Octanus gave me her water skin. Did they leave me that?
Your water skin.
Or is it taken away along with the weapons?
Due to your nature as
Fuck. Okay.
as a Ganassi, and the fact that they saw the way the gas trap got dismantled with ice, they decided to strip
Damn. Okay.
Ganassi of her water skin.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are awake. Look
First
around.
thing first thing I'll do is just like confirm I've still got like the hat on. Just be like, okay, this is fine. Like looking at my arms, make sure they are kind of more human rather than being dragonborn. Just like, all right, close call.
Did they take my map piece off me?
Everything that is not clothing. Everything. Was the map piece in your bag?
It'll have probably been in my hand. I use it actively a lot. It is my spellcasting focus.
They took anything that looked like weapons and your equipment, like your bags. So I'd say you still have your. They wouldn't look at a piece of cloth and be like, "Oh, let's take that." So I would say yes, you still have your map.
Okay, I can still do magic, guys. Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
I can roll my ones for damage still.
Yeah, no, that's gonna fucking help. So yeah, you're all awake. You look around. You notice that your equipment is missing. Take it away, guys.
Can we see the others? Like, how are our cells laid out?
Next to each other. It's like a one giant line of just.
So
individual
okay,
prison
so
cells.
we can just see the like hallway outside of
Yeah.
us. We
You
can't
can hear-
visibly
you can hear-
see.
You can hear sounds coming from the cells next
Okay.
to you, like to your left and to your right. But yeah, you don't
I
see it.
want to be huddled in a corner with my sort of like head in my arms on my knees.
Okay.
For reasons.
I just start calling out names, specifically Nakul and Rokul. First, just like Nakul, Rokul, are you here? Where is everyone? It's like hoping that.
I'm here. Hello. What?
Oh, okay. That's
I'm still here, I think.
okay. So the dragons are accounted for. That's good. Everyone else, Tremeris, Octatus.
I'm over here.
Oh, you don't sound that great.
No. I don't like waking up.
Well, there's some mumbling, but okay. I'm assuming Lozan answers me because Duke is not here.
Yeah, Lausanne also responds with
Ash. Okay, Ash. Now is not the time. If you're here, can you please speak up?
What?
Okay, well that's also not helpful. Whoever that is.
Okay. He will not answer you.
Is
Why?
did Rayson take him? Is he like in a separate prison? What did he do? He pissed him off, didn't he?
We... how do I word this? We will probably not be seeing Ash for a long time.
What the hell does that actually mean? I don't understand.
Okay, well, you know what? We can find him when we get out of here. First things first.
He's dead! Do you fools not understand? And then I will sob into my arms.
Oh.
What?
Oh no.
I will run up to my cell, door, and I'll just start shaking it as hard as I can. Just trying to move it in any way.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, boys.
I just start swearing a lot.
13.
Fucking bleeding piss. Fucking shit.
You
Just kick the wall.
Start shaking your cell, but doesn't really get any movement in it. They're pretty stern iron bars keeping you inside.
Oh.
Can I look around my cell? 'Cause usually dungeons, you know, they're kind of dank, moist. You know, sometimes there's like water dripping down walls or like little puddles gathered. Or oh boy, my perception's -1.
How?
Because my wisdom is -1. Wisdom is my lowest stat.
Dude, it's off.
14.
That explains why you fuck up so much.
You look
if you're not
around
very
and you
wise.
notice that this room is very much like Grayson's villa. Spotless.
Fuck.
Extremely clean,
Okay.
extremely well kept. No dank, moist spots on the floor. It's all very, very clean. To the point of just like suspiciously clean. As if someone
Okay.
on the daily makes sure that every room that you've encountered so far within Grayson's.
Okay, so there's no point in me asking the
place.
party if they see anything. Ah, fuck. Okay.
What now?
Does anyone see anything that could be used? I'm guessing no. This place looks pretty spick and span. Anything that could be used to pick a lock for some sort of leverage for any kind of force. Anything.
I'll look around and see.
I'll also look around.
Roll a perception check. Both of you.
I will sob.
Wait! Oh, is Chimeris' cell
Are
next
you
to
following
mine?
what I'm thinking?
Yeah, is Chimeris' cell next to mine?
8. Oh my god, no. It's fully 8.
Oh, you're gonna try? No.
I haven't said it yet.
You're not gonna waterbend his tears, all right? Jesus Christ!
Why not? We're
It's
stuck in
creative, though.
here. We're stuck
part
in
of the
here.
game.
Why
Are
the
you
fuck not?
serious?
Yeah.
A
That's
plus
gonna
for creativity.
that needs a significant amount of tears, homie. That's because tears they don't produce that much water.
He's sobbing. Maybe he's been sobbing for a while. Okay, like
I think you'd have to be able to see the water too.
Give
wouldn't
it
you?
a shot.
that's
You can certainly
true.
try.
Hold on, let me check up what the components, whether it's like verbal,
Also, with-
somatic. Let me check what if I need to see the water.
It's just gonna dry out
by
his
the way,
eyes.
I see.
Just-
Like, by the way, I see nothing, like, for my perception check. I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled an 8, so I mean I didn't do much better.
Atanas forgot to open her eyes while looking around. And,
Guys.
What is okay when it says components S? What does that mean?
Somatic.
What is that? What does somatic mean? So it just means I need to be able to. Oh, I can do
Oh,
that
no,
though.
somatic is hand gestures, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was like in my
So,
story,
like,
she uses
Double
hand
and-
gestures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somatic is.
Okay, so then I'm gonna sit really still in my cell against the wall that I think the sobbing is coming from, and you can make me roll for it or do whatever. But what I want to do is sit there and listen really closely, close my eyes, and just like bring up a mental image of Tremaris in the cell next to me, crying, and just start like hand out and just like pull towards me, like trying to draw the tears off his face, any that have fallen in his clothes that are still coming out, and try and bring the water to me. and form like a ball in my hand.
She accidentally water bends the water that is around my eye. And
Oh, God.
out of its socket.
So let me. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to just focus.
Yeah.
See to hear where. Okay.
Because I can hear him sobbing, and I sound like he's close enough that he's next to me. So that's what my instinct would be to try and do, and then use the water to somehow fuck up my cell door and get me out.
I would say that's perception. Perception is wisdom, right? So roll a wisdom,
Yeah.
roll a
Okay.
wisdom check.
Another -1, 12.
You.
I try,
you
nothing
think
happens.
You can locate the source of the crying and sobbing, but you try to do your usual water.
Yeah.
Water shaping, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I
it is.
said water bending because of Avatar, but it's shape.
Yeah,
water.
shape water.
And you notice that normally you have a lot more water to work with, and
Okay.
with this little amount of water, you definitely notice that that's a lot trickier with only the little amount of water that tears produce. So unfortunately,
Okay. Oh well, I
Um,
tried. Just gonna sit there, then I'll try, nothing happens, and just get mad and just kind of like kick the wall again.
I will try and I'll get like on my like index finger like a little bit of a claw on, there's a little bit of claw on it, and try and put that into the keyhole, and just like
with your lanky old man Nicole fingers, just,
just like ooh.
Oh no.
Fucking break finger in half. Damn it.
I mean, roll a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
guys, this is gonna be bad. Oh, it's just only it's just one roll. Let's go.
You did not roll a natural 20. You did not roll a natural 20.
Natural 20.
What?
No!
Yes!
Oh my
That will
god, that's
happen.
insane!
Okay. As you try to stick your finger in the keyhole and you wiggle around a little bit, your finger cracks and snaps, and
I'm fine with that.
that hurts.
We'll happily have that.
But somehow, some way, you manage to hear a click,
Ooh.
and you pull your
love
finger out, and your finger like
This is fucked.
you've snapped your finger, like you broke your finger in the process. But
Oh!
you take. Let me just see what you take real quick.
Oh fuck. You take 100 points of damage. It's like when
Because you
stub
broke your
toe.
weird finger.
You take
It's when they can stub your toe, it hurts.
you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And the door is now open.
I will.
And as you guys are all hanging around, roll a perception check.
Everyone?
Everyone, and go.
Oh my god.
12
my
again.
My dice are so far away, I need to move them. Why did I do this?
We do not know.
Feels life,
Okay.
man.
No, I
15.
don't know.
Big
Sorry?
15, boy. 15.
Everything is really far away. Okay,
Everything is.
you can go away.
I rolled a natural 1, which is probably accurate since I'm just
Sobbing
my
your
arms.
eyes
Sobbing
out.
in the sand.
We kind of checked if there are guards around because we just asked him what we saw, and we saw no one, and no one's answering. Like, I'm sitting here yelling to all the party members and no one answered, so I'm assuming there's no guards. They would have been like, "Oi, pipe down" or something. Like,
I got 14.
Nicole,
You.
as you open your cell door and you're about to get out, you start hearing footsteps coming from the door, like behind the door that separates this room from the rest of the building you're in.
Okay.
And the door opens, and a robed man, same robe, like one of those council robes, the black with the green trim and the green lizard, with a white dragonborn mask, comes into the room.
Do I have time to basically just kind of like close my cell? I'll just kind of hold on to the door and like pretend I'm like just kind of holding on to it. Just as a this cell door's
You weren't out of your cell yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I'm holding onto the door so it doesn't look like it's open. So it definitely still looks like it's closed.
This figure just looks around, walks to the middle of the room, takes off his hood, takes off his mask to reveal his face, takes off his robes, and what do you look like?
Here we go. guys. You see a wood elf who is pretty tan skin, green eyes, almost to the point like gingerish, but not really. It's still like a brown, like that reddish brown. It's pulled back in a ponytail, and wearing just red and green kind of spandexy kind of material, you know, form-fitting material, I guess.
It's like a superhero.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
Octanas, roll a perception check.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh. Okay. Dirty 20.
You notice by looking at this figure, on his back and on his shoulder, you see two familiar-looking weapons. The similar kind of weapons that Elevantir used in combat. You recognize them, and your interest is piqued.
Question is, does Belle remember what those weapons are?
Yes, I
mean,
do.
Drunk
I would
Thomas-
not forget that.
Well,
Drunk
drunk
Thomas
Thomas, man.
Yeah, Drunk
Drunk
Thomas.
Thomas really enjoyed.
That's
guns.
why I remember, because of Drunk Thomas.
They're guns.
Yeah,
Which was
I
something
get it.
that intrigued Ectonis a lot. The first time she saw them, so she's immediately like, "Ooh."
So this figure's just walked in and like disrobed. He hasn't said anything yet.
And while we're on the topic, I want the rest of you to quickly roll a perception check, but besides you, Soko.
So many wisdom rolls today, and I suck at this.
Me
I
too.
want to roll.
No, not you. Thomas.
Okay.
16.
8.
I'm fucking running good today, boys.
40.
Tremaris and Nakul look at Octanis and notice that a strand of her hair is in the process of changing color. What was once dark hair is now slowly, gradually turning white.
Actonis's?
Okay,
How-
that makes
how
sense.
can
That's
we
why I
see-
didn't have to do it.
How can we see that?
Because her color changed color? Or
But
hair
our
changed
cell,
color?
you said our cells
but
are
our
lined
cells
up
are not lined.
linearly, and they're walled. We can't see into each other's cells. We can
Oh,
just look
yeah.
out.
On
Good
the
point.
drawing I made.
We
cells-
just have a mental image.
No. On the drawing that I made cells on the other side as well, but those are mostly empty. But I forgot that I put Octanis in there literally for the sake of this. So that's
Okay.
why I don't explain.
Okay, so Octanis
okay.
is across from us.
So,
We
yeah.
can all see her.
Octanis
Okay.
is across together with the NPCs, and you guys are all in the line because I put.
Oh
Octanis
yeah,
on
the
that other
NPCs
line.
are there too. Yeah, yeah.
For the sake of you guys being able to see their hair change, so I forgot to put it in. Sorry.
That's it. That's
Oh,
the only
shit.
reason.
Yeah, literally for that.
That's it.
So yeah. So Soko. Yeah, you guys see this strange person take off his cultist robes and he just kind of looks around. What are you guys doing?
I immediately just kind of like walk to the front of my cell, close, and just be like, "Who are you?"
My name is Narank. Elevantir sent me. We're we are friends, and you know, I'm supposed to be watching you. Although I remember there being 6 of you. You seem to be missing
Don't-
someone.
I saw
Don't
bladder.
even.
It appears we have suffered a heavy loss while most of us were unconscious.
All right then. Well, let's get y'all out of your cells real quick and figure out how to get you out of here without suffering another loss. Then.
Nicole just casually strolls out.
I'm saying, as he says that, I just opened up my day. Gone.
Are you hiding your
The
like
fuck?
broken finger?
Oh no, like my broken finger. I just like hold it like one side where it's half hidden, but like, not really. Just like you can see the kind of wince they do it. Like, yeah, yeah. So shall we help get some of these people out then?
Creative. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and use my thieves tools to open up their cells.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking using any more fingers.
As he opens my cell, just to be like, how did you and Elevantir meet? Just I'm slightly skeptic. I want to make sure. Actually, can I Oh,
That's a
well.
lot of words. What do you want to do?
Can I?
I think she wants an insight check.
Yeah, but that's gonna be terrible. I will. So I'll just be like, how did you and
Insight.
Elevantir meet? While insight checking him as I ask the question. Yes,
So
that's cool.
I'm not saying anything.
Ah!
You come in here as someone who wears the clothes of our attackers, waltzed in here apparently with no struggle, and just because you drop a name some of us know, expect us to immediately trust you. We have just lost a party member. Sorry if we're not going to immediately think all is hunky-dory here. We're not asking for your life story. I'd like to know how you know this person.
Well, I could lie to you any other way about how we met, but it wouldn't matter anyways, because to you, you would never know if I was telling the truth regardless. But would someone that's coming to rescue you, or sorry, someone that would betray you, open up your cells, lead you to your equipment, and then try and help you escape?
Maybe.
It's a long one, boy.
You could say you're doing that and just lead us right into the hands of our enemies. Again, this could all just be some clever ruse. He clearly enjoys toying with people.
If your enemies wanted you, you're in jail cells. I don't see why they would need me to do this in the slightest. I don't know how else to prove myself to you.
I'll just kind of shrug and go with it, kind of glaring at him. But can I still insight check him?
Yeah, of course.
All right. It's not gonna go well. 13.
Am I still? Have we all been let out yet?
No, Soko, I need you to roll for your thieves.
Why? I'm
tools.
telling the truth.
No, for the
No,
thieves tools
thieves
to open the
Oh.
doors.
Yeah, 22.
After Kissarin has stopped talking, I'm gonna like glare at her from across the way because I can do that. And just go like could you just like wait until we're let out before you start pissing people off? Like, I hate it in here. I want out.
I'll let her out.
Thank
She
you.
scares me a little bit.
What's your insight?
Right answer.
Sharon?
I'm just gonna look at Octanus and go, "You're one to talk about pissing people off," and turn my back to her.
What did you roll for your insight?
Well,
It's part of
Sharon?
my charm.
Do you know what charm
rolled 13.
means?
13? Alright.
No.
Kissaron, you don't get the sense that this person is here to toy with you. Although, yeah, he's hard to read. He doesn't feel comfortable sharing how he met Elevantir, which strikes you as weird. But
Okay.
he doesn't give off the intent of toying
Okay.
with you. So there's that. So you, strange wood elf,
Okay.
proceed to open up everybody's cell door. Everybody's let out their
Yeah.
cell.
All right. Shall we?
You're all struck with the sensation of a little bit of a headache from waking up after unconsciousness. You all don't really know how long you've been unconscious for, so what time of day it is, no one knows. So yeah, and where you are, like, you have no idea. Last thing you remember is getting knocked out in Rayson's living room, and the next thing you guys remember is waking up here.
When we're let out, kind of just go walk over to Tremaris' cell and just kind of like crouch down. Because you're still like on the ground, right, Tremaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind
Some
of
that
like,
makes effort.
yeah, just put my hand on his shoulder and just kind of like not say anything, but just in a gesture of like support and solidarity because he's so visibly upset.
That awkward like friend backpack, you know?
Yeah. It's like endearing but a little awkward, you know.
Yeah.
So I do that.
At that, I'll sort of like lift my head up and like slowly stand up, but like without saying anything. Just slowly get up.
Shall we get your equipment now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds a good idea.
All right. Let's head on over there then, and I'll lead the way
Yeah, I'll follow right behind.
Thank God.
because I assume I know the way.
Not really, to be honest.
Oh shit. Never mind.
I
Oh,
lied.
you
Okay, keep a close eye.
found your way in here because you shadow. You were looking after
Yeah.
the group because Elevantor asked you. So you saw them being taken somewhere, so you decided to shadow the group. So you followed the people in where you guys are now, and you saw them put them in this room. That's why you went in here. The rest
Didn't-
of the layout of this place is
didn't-
a mystery to you.
What's his name was Tamar, the son of the
Tamar?
previous
Yes.
Tamar, turn to him and go, did you say you had any familiarity with the layout of this place? I can't remember. My head's a little fuzzy from whatever impact we took.
Are we even still in Grayson's villa at this point?
Turn
Fuck
to
no.
Narunk and go, well, are we?
Roll a history
Yeah,
check.
where are we?
This isn't gonna go well by the
Oh boy. here we go.
history.
History, yes.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay.
Why?
For all you know, is you went into the villa a little while after the party did, and you never went out. You remember following a bunch of doors, and all of a sudden you were here.
As far as I know, we're in some kind of tunnel system, potentially underneath the villa or something of that sort. Possibly still in the city. I don't know.
Well, better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, but okay, where's my stuff? Where is it?
We need to find it. We won't get out of here without it. So I'll walk out the door and see what I see.
No.
Roll a perception check as you open the door,
That's really good, actually.
brother.
That's a 24.
24. Hang on. Because I made a little thing so that I wouldn't fuck up.
Ooh.
This is more for myself. So
Do we,
that I
do
can
we get a little
exactly
mappy map?
describe the layout. I mean, I have a map drawn for myself,
Oh, that's right, because you wouldn't want to give it to us.
so that's
Rude.
exactly what room is where and what is in each
It's
room.
literally just black lines on paint.
Yeah, literally. But like, I'm just trying to. No, it's not. It's not. Like, I made a little bit. But I'm struggling to find where it is. I
Your
saved it
paint was
somewhere.
lit, dude. That's where Lozanne's original character art was made from.
Yeah, dude, the stick figure. But I'm struggling to find the picture that I made, and I'm a little upset with myself.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, cut the commercial break.
Do-do-do-do-do.
No, it's all right.
While we're having a commercial break,
Oh,
can we
no,
all
I'll
take a
remember,
second
I'll
to
remember.
appreciate Cheap's
Do-do.
picture?
I remember.
Yes.
I remember.
Do-do-do-do.
It's
Do-do-do.
wonderful.
Do-do-do-do.
You, as you open the door, you look around and you see a path to your right, like a hallway that leads to the right, with a bunch of doors. You see to your left, you can round the corner that leads somewhere, and you see a room directly across from you.
I will go open the door directly across from you.
Okay.
Or at least try to.
That door is lockeroni.
I will use my thieves' tools to open it. Or try, at least.
Go ahead.
Freaking
That
hell.
is a 22.
What up with you and these
You
high rolls?
Stick a lockpick in the door.
I mean, I have a
and
+5 to it as
with
well. So.
insane ease, you just and the door clicks open, and you open the door.
Heck yeah, brother man. What do my elf eyes see?
Your elf eyes see a room that, if you want to investigate, roll a little perception check to make sure that
Let's-
I can
let's
tell
do
you what
that.
you see and what you don't see.
Cool. That's a 24.
Jesus. All
These
right.
are good rolls, guys. I'm screwed in combat, by the way.
Yeah, just get all the good rolls out now. Dude.
I'm very confused.
Good thing I have a high AC.
See a room. There's some closets, some barrels, some crates, some chests. This really does seem like a storage area type thing, where there's just a bunch of containers, whether it's chests or barrels or boxes or closets, but it's all in this room.
All right.
That's kind of what
I've got more questions about what they will have taken off of us.
Okay.
I had the orb.
You did. Was it in your bag?
Yep.
Would they have taken the orb?
Was it in your bag?
No, I had it in my. I don't have a pocket. I can't have had it in my pocket. It must have been in my bag, yeah.
Then they took it.
Okay.
They took everything from you guys that was either in your bag or
A
looked like
weapon.
something
Yeah.
that would potentially act as a weapon
Hurts a
or
lot.
something that could fuck them over.
But they didn't take away these
So
guns.
just assume that anything that would blatantly obvious be magical per se is also.
Or dangerous, yeah.
The reason they didn't take your piece of cloth is just because it just looks like a piece of cloth with something drawn on it. Like it's not like that doesn't scream spell focus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
piece of paper, dude.
It's interesting.
So yeah, that orb is also taken.
Okay.
All right, so back out of that room. It looks like just a storage closet in there, guys. Let's keep looking, I guess,
Alright then.
and then go to the next door on the right.
Yeah, the hallway. You can either go around the corner, or there's the hallway continuing to the right of the prison room. There's you see 2 doors, and then another corner.
Let me take a peek on the first corner on the left side, just to make sure that no one's there,
Okay, roll perception check.
like coming towards us. That's a 15.
You look around the corner, and as you do, you quickly pull back because you see a group of 4 robed, hooded, masked individuals.
Ooh, we can't take them right now.
Let's not go that way.
Nope.
And they looked like they were kind of standing around, just talking. Not really. They weren't moving in your direction, but they are there.
Door number 1 in the hallway, I guess.
Is the rest of you guys? Are you guys following him, or are you still like?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
following him.
just blindly following him right now.
So last session I was zombie mode. This session Tramaris is zombie mode.
I
So
Tramaris is
following
scarred.
slowly.
Scarred for life.
was gonna
Yeah.
say he witnessed some
Harsh thing,
violence.
man.
So you're gonna leave the
Oh,
Bye, Bell.
Rip Bell.
Discord. Is
Oh
just,
no!
Rip cams.
Cam-
I am
Rip.
just a
Oh
torso
no!
now.
Yeah, you are just a
Discord
torso.
literally closing
I'm
up.
basically-
But
I'm
Duke
back
still
on the
looks
top.
great. So
But Duke still looks great. Is Bell coming back? Nobody knows what's happening.
I hope so. Otherwise, woo, fun times. Anyways,
What's behind door
no-
number 1?
But for anyone who, if you have the stream open, like 2 players, and you want to see Naronk's character art, it is now in the slideshow. It will appear periodically, so keep an eye out.
Bell is now just a forehead.
I found it, by the way. I found it, guys. I found the map that I made.
Found the map.
I've got a sweet
Yay.
guitar now.
No, I found
Also, while we're waiting for Belle to return, take a minute to remind everyone that we post the VODs of these to YouTube. If you
YouTube.
want to catch up, link is in chat. Be sure to drop us up. We'd appreciate
This
it.
would
Last
be
name
like
was
this
scarring.
would be like the ideal fucking time to like address sponsors and shit. Like
Yeah,
Sam Riegel does
Yeah,
like that.
I was gonna, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Hey
just
guys,
pulling a
look
critical
great,
role.
by the
Also,
So-
Level Select, our website, in chat. Check it out.
Shameless plug. On
Oh, yes!
Tuesday,
There we go.
I am doing a charity stream.
Hey.
It's for a very, very great
Yes.
organization, St. Gemma's Hospice.
Yeah.
Hanzo, obviously all of our names underneath us, those are our Twitch handles, the first name. So just go ahead and hit up Hanzo and join us on
Yes,
Tuesday
yes.
for his charity
Hey,
stream.
Belle, welcome back.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
sorry, my internet is really bad today because we've had storm weather, so
Oh yikes. Okay.
No
Understandable.
worries, it happens.
So mine was the other day.
So,
But yeah.
just to make sure that I understand, you're gonna leave the room with all the storage boxes and chests and stuff behind.
Can I quickly carry on with my charity?
Wait, there's
stream while we've got a
chests?
second?
I
like
said
fancy
chests,
looking chests?
boxes, barrels,
Okay,
closets.
let me check those chests then.
I was gonna say, what if
Yeah.
our shit's in there?
what did I miss?
Like, if it, I thought it was just
Nothing
like a storage room, but there's chests.
No, I said containers from chests
Yeah.
to barrels to boxes to closets, all in that room.
Is there room for us behind him to see in, or is it like a narrow single-person doorway? We can't really.
It's a single person doorway.
Okay, so it's up to him.
Well,
what
I
he
guess
says.
like push inside
But
the room.
is
look at
the room is
chest.
pretty sizable. Like it's a big.
Okay.
It's just a room.
Yeah.
Are you gonna check the chests?
I am. I'm gonna check the fanciest looking one.
The
I'm also gonna
fanciest
check
looking
chests.
one. The
If I can.
fancy
Can I
looking
do that,
one.
actually?
Okay. Yeah. You gonna try to open a chest?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh!
I'm gonna check for traps.
There
first.
you go.
Smart.
There you go.
All right. Roll
So,
perception.
that is
Actually-
a 17.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You look around and you look at the. Looks like a chest.
Smells like a chest.
Smells like a chest. Feels like a chest.
It smells like bacon, not
But
chest.
it's locked. You fiddle with the thing, but it's locked. But it
Shall
doesn't
we
seem to be
unlock?
trapped.
Then I guess.
You're the one with the lockpicks.
That's not bad. 18.
Okay. You fiddle with your lockpick a little bit, and it takes a little effort, but after a while, the lock opens, and you open the chest, and inside you find everybody's belongings, your weaponry, it's all stored. That's a really big chest. It's a big chest.
I think I found your things, everyone.
And you also find some of Ash's belongings.
Okay.
3 healing potions, a coin pouch with around 300 gold pieces in it, and a ring of truth telling.
Okay.
So did you say out loud you thought you found our things?
I did.
As soon as he says that, I kind of, somewhat probably rudely, just push past him and start looking for my sword. I don't really even
I do
care much about anything else.
exactly the same thing,
Yep.
but probably with more force.
So you guys all dive onto the chest and just.
I don't think you could do it with less force if you tried.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay outside while someone gets their stuff for a second, just keeping an eye out in case like we are making a bit too much noise in here. So
Okay.
I'll just be like.
You
keeping-
guys all collect your loot, so your weapons, your bag, so everything is returned to you. Nothing seems to be missing.
I guess I'll check the other chests while they're doing that.
And then there's Ash's belongings. So there's a coin purse with around 300 gold in it. The ring of truth telling that he got from the archmage is there.
And I'll just hand that coin purse
And
off
his
the.
and 3 healing potions.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand it off the coin purse to Cassiran.
Oh, sweet.
Here. I believe you should probably hand this out and
Oh.
hand in the 3 healing potions and ring of truth telling as well.
Oh. Okay.
You recognize the ring. You know
yeah.
It's the ring Ash got from the archmage.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
know
gonna
what it
turn to the
is.
party and go, we can split the gold and the potions. I don't really care. And then I hold up the ring and go, I think we should keep this and maybe do some sort of, like, maybe, like, make a memorial for him later, I guess. But I personally would feel really weird possessing this.
What, the ring?
Yeah.
I don't mind taking it.
Well,
Weird. Like,
don't know why I'm
It's a ring.
surprised. Yeah, don't know why I'm surprised. I'll just give Octanus the ring and quickly
cool.
divvy out the
I am
You
gonna
now
walk
have
over.
a ring of truth telling, Athanas.
I'm gonna walk up to Octanus in sort of the most active motion I've done all day, and just hold my hand out in front of Octanus.
Mm.
Oh.
Where's the popcorn?
I mean, he was there, dude. He
You
saw
want
it
it.
live.
He saw his last moments.
He was there, Pog.
I'm just holding my hand out.
I can see Belle's face like,
I'm just gonna
You
look
get
at
the clogs
I'm just
sticky,
gonna
yeah.
look at Octanus and go, do you really think now is the time for any petty disputes amongst our party members? While counting out the gold to give to everyone. And it's what 300 by 6 is 50 pieces each?
Oh, you're giving me
Yeah.
gold?
Yeah, I'm giving it.
Apparently.
You freed
Wow.
us, like,
Wow, that's nice.
you freed
I'm
us.
not
What am I
expecting
gonna do? So everyone
Say
gets
50.
50 gold, 5-0.
Meanwhile, Tramaris and Octanas are still.
Oh, I'll know Dutch. Our weapons are there. What about the water skins?
Everything.
Everything. All right. Octanus, I also go, do you want this back? Because you gave
Yeah,
me
I do.
yours. Okay, then you have that back. Mine are still empty though, so I'll take them, but they're empty because I doubt they would just refill them for me for no reason. So.
Oh, they're nice, evil people, you know?
I'm going to give him the ring.
With a lot of
Psych! No, I'm
hesi-
joking. I am
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
giving him the ring.
with a lot of hesitation, Octanas just sighs and hands Tramaris.
I
Yes.
will put the ring on, grab my things, and just walk back out into the corridor.
You don't feel any magical energy from the ring yet because
It's
requires
in tune,
attunement.
but
Uh,
while they're doing that, I want to search. You said there's other chests?
yeah, there's some other chests and some boxes. There's a bunch of shit, like a bunch of containers.
Guess search through them while they're all figuring out their shit.
Roll
that
investigation.
investigation?
Just roll investigation. Yeah.
Cool. That is a 15.
You scurry through the room and you find some what looks like regular, just common clothing. You know, some shirts, some pants, some robes.
Are they cultist robes?
No, they're normal
I'd ask.
common clothing. You open some of the cabinets and you some empty vials. Some.
How many? I'll take those actually.
Three empty glass vials.
Oh my god.
Other than that, nothing that really stands out to you.
Okay.
What you trying to say, Actanus? Before you froze, rip.
I think
Alright,
we all
moving
spell
on.
again.
Darkness,
Um,
my old friend.
Alright, so reunited with your belongings.
I'm just kind of like hugging my sword a little bit
I'm just gonna reattach
before I just belt it back on normally.
my like insane system of having us
Don't drop your
back and
warhammer.
these big weapons just like attach them all back.
Yeah, right. Just
Yeah.
Alright, and as you guys are all stepping out of the room, roll on a perception check.
everyone.
Everyone. We call them.
Oh my god, natural one. -1.
Natural
0.
one as well.
0.
Wow!
I've done 3 rolls this session, 2 were natural ones.
18.
12.
18.
Okay.
Hanzo, you need to fucking burn those dice, man.
Yeah, buy new dice.
Like fucking legit. Like
Everyone just
bury
kind of
those
steps out and
buy
starts
some loaded
looking
dice.
around, like, okay, what do we do now? And Nicole starts to hear voices getting louder and louder coming from around the corner where the wood elf initially said there were people, and you notice that voices are coming closer.
guys, there's people coming.
Are we fighting them?
I mean,
I don't know. I'm down to hide personally and escape. I think it's clear we were a bit outmanned, outclassed, like by this race, and I think we need more time to prepare.
All right. I'll dive over into the jail room and shut that door. To pretend like they don't know they broke out. I guess.
Can we all look for somewhere
Are
to
you-
hide?
are
Can we
you-
hide behind the boxes in the storage room? Is there room for
There
that?
goes
Bye,
Belle.
Belle. She'll come back.
She'll come back, yeah. Yeah, just everyone roll a stealth check.
Ooh, this I can do. This I can do. 21.
It's really unfortunate that Belle's internet is acting up because
I know.
22.
22.
12.
Chimeras, did I miss it?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh.
I rolled...
Probably in that one, right?
No, actually, I rolled the base 14. I'm just finding what my stealth modifier is now. 0, so 14.
I know. Like,
What did you roll again, Kasum?
21.
21.
I don't have a
21.
good stealth modifier, but I can
Okay.
literally turn invisible, so...
The wood elf dives back into the room with the jail cells, and Kasiran follows shortly after before he closes the door. Sir Maris just dives into one of the closets that is in the storage room, and like closes the door. Like doesn't manage to close the door entirely, but
Yeah.
close enough.
So much as our 7-foot furbolg can.
Nicole
I'm pretty sure I'm just like on the other side. The door just shut the storage door. I'm just
jumps
like I'm there.
into the storage room as well. Closes
Back
the
to
door
the door.
behind them. We're gonna just assume that Actanas made her roll for the
Yeah.
sake of, continuation. And you do cause a little bit of a ruckus, like knocking some boxes here and there to try and get behind the closet that Sir Maris is hiding in.
Yeah.
And as you cause some ruckus, you kind of freeze when you're behind the closet and you listen, and you hear the door of the room you're in open, and some footsteps, and Sir Maris can kind of see through the slit in the closet door. He sees one robed individual looking around searchingly, but eventually he turns around and walks back outside, closes the door behind him.
Woo.
You guys wait a second and
Yeah.
hear.
Uh,
You hear
So we don't hear him anymore, I
you
guess.
hear the voices and the footsteps slowly march down the hallway.
Mhm.
Towards the other doors we hadn't opened, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
until you don't hear them anymore.
I will slowly open up the door and
Oh,
kind of
close
peek out
call.
and look.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just gonna
do the
look
same, I
around. It's just
guess.
like a to make sure they are gone.
Roll perception.
That's not one. I don't see shit.
It's a 16.
Alright. You reckon, Soko, you reckon, that's Sulkly, I don't hear him anymore, and you open the door with a lot of bravado, like, yeah, we're good, dude. Nicole, you wait for a bit and you listen carefully, and you also don't seem to hear anyone anymore. So you
Thank God.
reckon it's safe for you to pop out of hiding.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, same for you. As soon as Nicole starts to move out of hiding, you hear him walk through the room, and you see him through the crack in the door, and that makes you reckon, like, oh, yeah, I guess we're good.
Yeah.
There we go. Belle can be a cat now.
Belle can be a cat while
Alright.
while Hanzo is still just a torso, but no face.
Belle's internet is acting up because of they are hit by some stormy weather, so the internet is a little monk-ass.
Yeah, if she
So
messages
she's
you
got it
guys,
now.
because I can't unfull screen to see our group chat. If she
I've
messages
got it
anything, okay. If she says something like, "Oh, like internet's like fucking like not coming back," let me know, because I'll change the cameras to fix it if she can't come back. But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm assuming she's gonna rejoin. Maybe they're just resetting the router or something, and then she'll hop
I
back
hope
in.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
This is perfect.
There you go. Is
Oh my
it
God.
is it sitting
Oh.
on your head? Is it sitting on
is.
your head? Yes.
That's perfect.
I'd like to
That's
go
amazing.
check one of the next doors down the hallway.
So as you walk out of the room, you're going to the direction that those people also went, or you're gonna go around the corner that the guys came from. You're gonna go
Yeah.
towards the room that you saw earlier. All right.
Yep.
Okay. The door you see is unopened.
Yep.
But it's also unlocked. As you go to touch the handle, you notice that it's not locked.
Okay. We'll just slowly open it. Try to be kind of quiet, I guess.
Kinda quiet. A little quiet.
Roll stealth check.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's okay. We're good. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you open the door and you kind of peek through, and you notice you see. I'm gonna make you roll perception for this because it's blatantly obvious that there's some beds in this room, some of which have people on it currently sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna shut that door real quiet and back out.
Ooh. Nope.
Unless you're gonna let me slit their throats, which
Ah!
That's a low blow, dude. That's a low blow.
I mean,
What
they're
if-
probably-
What if they're
Too soon.
innocent? Watch it be like his kids or some shit.
Laura missed the reference. It's okay.
Because Ash also got his throat.
It's okay.
I know, still.
Too soon.
okay.
I mean, okay, so you turn back.
This is very impressive by Hanzo right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
Right?
He's in deep zen.
Alright. Party.
Oh, maybe laugh at Mason.
All right. Now that we have our weapons back, is there anything looking around? Is there anything that would indicate which way might be towards an exit? Are there any windows that we can open without, like shattering them? Like,
No windows.
okay.
Just some torchlight.
I'll,
To light up the hallways.
I'll start
And
to
you
go-
see too. You can basically from where you are. There's a corner to your left that has a a hallway. There's a corner further down. There's a corridor to the right, and then there's also it also corners to something you can't see.
Okay.
And you currently see the wood elf at one of the doors, closing it again after checking inside the room.
Okay. Which is there a direction that is a hallway we haven't come from, or that is the opposite of where those people just went? Those that saw the people in the hallway?
The people came, or the group of guards came from the corner to your left. That's
Okay.
where the wood elf saw it, and they went to the direction of the other side of the.
Okay.
I'll say I'll walk up to the where they originally came from. So like where they walked down, I'll go up that corridor 'cause I'll turn that corner.
Mm-hmm.
You turn around the corner, and after a little walking, it's a dead end. But you are met with one singular door on the left.
I will put my ear up to the door so I can hear anything behind it.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'll
That's
follow
what I
Nicole.
usually do. 8.
How far away are we now from the storage room?
Not too far.
Okay.
That'd be a big old 8.
You put your ear on the door and don't hear anything.
Okay. I'll tentatively.
Hey!
Oi!
She's
Yeah.
back.
Back again.
And now I look weird because I'm just sat here with.
With a cat on your head.
Welcome back.
I want to
Back.
cry. This is
Oh.
a nightmare.
It happens.
Thank you.
Alright,
I,
what do you do?
I will tentatively try the door. Like.
Okay.
See if it's.
You open the door. It's unlocked.
Okay.
And the room you are met with is very dark. There's no torchlight.
Okay.
There's no windows. It's
Oh
just
shit,
pitch
that's not
black.
good because he don't have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch black. You don't see
Oof.
anything.
Okay.
You can
That's
see like 10. You can see like 10 feet in front of you, and after that, it's just.
That's still a sizable way to see.
Are we
it.
still? We're still traveling as a group, right?
Nicole went around that left corner where the
I
virus
followed
initially
him.
came
Okay.
from. So
Yeah, because I just plan on following whoever is taking the lead in this.
Just gonna whisper.
Because
like,
if it's dark, I could be like, if we can just see darkness in that room, could we be like, Lozan, can you see anything? And
Yeah.
send him for, because
Yes.
we know he's a drow. He's dark vision.
It still feels like the cat's on my head.
Okay.
You're like a ghost cat now.
I'll just go like,
Lozan walks up and says, "Yeah, I suppose you can take a look." And he looks into the room.
I like this version. Lozan can keep him.
I was gonna say he's
Yeah.
much more helpful.
He's such a great boy.
And he looks around and he. What does he see? What do you see, Lozan? He comes back out and he says, "It's like a living area. There's some benches, there's some tables. Not really a whole lot going on in that room.
Okay.
No people though, and no other doors."
No other doors in that room? Okay. So basically we just need to
Alright.
keep finding a way out.
Doors.
Back the other way, I guess then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's try and find which door is to get out. And we'll start walking back.
And as
So
you all-
I want to say, I will be right back. There is something I need to do.
Okay.
Do you want any of us to come with you?
No, I will just be 1 second.
Okay, be
Where-
as quiet as possible.
Okay, I want to walk back to the storage room
Yeah.
that's full of a bunch of wooden crates and chests
Yeah.
No.
and cast Firebolt on one of them
Fucking.
and set it on fire.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes. Yes.
He's gonna burn the fucker down!
I'd say for
Oh.
the sake of this, just roll an attack, like roll
Okay.
a spell attack.
Hanzo
And
is in
before
my
that one.
brain.
Hanzo is bad.
Oh no, he was just in my
Please
brain.
roll in
but
that
it's
one.
like-
I rolled 15, so it's okay, I guess.
You just open the door and don't even get in the room. You just hurl a fireball in firebolt
Yeah, Firebolt.
against one of the big closets, and it starts to catch on fire. And you see the fire slowly grow bigger and spread to all the other.
Oh.
I
What
shut
the fuck are you
door.
doing?
You better hope we find a door now.
And smoke
You-
coming out of
you
the
guys
smoke
aren't
coming
there.
out of the
You
room.
guys
Yeah,
aren't
no,
there.
he went off by
We
himself.
we walked back.
No,
I
he
walked
went.
back.
He went ahead.
He
of the
walked
group.
ahead of us. So.
You guys now all round the corner and just see Tremaris looking into a door opening that has smoke, black smoke coming out of it, and you can see
What
an
the fuck
orange.
did you
You
do?
can see an orange glow shine off of his face as the fire just grows bigger and bigger into that room.
I shut the door and walk back to the group.
They just all round the corner. They see you look into the room, the storage room.
Explanation, please. Does he do this often? Looking at everyone else.
Not
Yeah, he
usually.
does.
No, not usually. He doesn't usually go off on his own, does he?
He usually burns.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he does a little bit.
He doesn't know. He does.
Oh.
Generally, when you're trying to escape from the people that are holding you in a cell, you don't let them know you're there.
And as the black smoke is now coming from under the door that Tremaris closed, it starts to build against the ceiling, and now
I
the
suggest we-
wooden door itself also starts catching fire. It flames start to spread around it.
Shit, we gotta go. All right,
Yeah, we're stuck going.
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna start going down the hall because I'm not fucking
I'll follow.
getting burnt up.
As you guys are going down the hall, again you hear voices coming
Okay.
from around the corner that you haven't been to yet. And you just look behind you and you just see the fire slowly spread over the wooden floor and spreading to other things. Like there's a fire starting behind you, like a really big fire.
Peek my head around the
Well,
corner.
fuck.
As you do that, roll a little perception check.
22.
You see a group of 4 cloaked individuals, all have their back turned towards you. But you hear one of them go, "Smell that?" And they turn around and slowly march in your direction. And
Guys, we have 4 individuals coming at us right now. We gotta do something.
Window, run.
Do we attack? There's no windows.
there's no windows.
Well,
Do we fight?
I'll go. How close are they?
30 feet, maybe.
I will.
Ready? 1, 2,
I'll rage and charge
and
him.
I'll whip out my pepper box and take shots as soon as I'm around the corner.
As you all jump around the corner, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll allow you guys to have a round before we go into the initiative order.
Yes.
What are you doing, Wood Elf, with the guns?
You know what? I'll use my bad news. We'll pull out the big boy.
What's the minimum range on that?
Oh
Like,
shit.
what's the-
you can't just blatantly steal Percy's name for it. You gotta give it its own.
That's what it is, though.
That's what they're
That's
called.
what they're called.
They're
That's the
called
actual
bad
gun
news.
itself. It's just
That's
called
what-
bad news.
Yeah, that's just what they're called.
Yeah, it's like bow. Instead of being called like a bow, it's called.
Minimum
In
range.
the, the
oh,
artillery
shit.
player's handbook and the class.
How far are
description,
these guys?
That's just how the guns are called. Close.
Okay, then I won't be doing that.
Towards you while you, there's
Oh.
literally like 20 to 30 feet.
I'll use pepper box then, because I can't use bad news.
You gotta name them
Minimum
something
range.
else.
That's
No,
what
that's
they're
what they're
called, Laura.
called.
That's what they're
That's
called.
what you don't get. It's not Percy's
Yeah,
name for
so
them. That's just what
nickname
they
it.
are called.
So give it a nickname.
Really?
So like their official.
You guys
name
wouldn't know the
is
nickname of the gun if I
Pepper
have one.
Box.
So
That is their official name. Is
Yeah.
bad news for what? Like
Yeah,
what is it? A
Pepper Box,
sniper
yes.
rifle or something? Like,
kind of,
A
yeah.
rifle. Yeah.
damn.
All right.
I totally thought that was like, oh,
I mean that's something that Percy thought of. Yeah, but because that's where the guns. That's their custom class.
Yeah,
They adopted
Mercer
those
made
names.
the class.
I know. I
That's-
knew the class was custom.
They
Yeah.
adopted those names into the official like class and weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, oh, never mind. It's unfrozen. Hanzo's camera was
All right.
frozen for me for a minute, but it's back now.
No, I'm just not moving.
So yeah, you jump
Yeah,
around the
it's legit,
corner
just still.
and just whip out your pepper box and start shooting.
I want to take a shot at the front guy on the left.
All right. Okay,
That's a 23 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, I will roll it. It's a fun damage. I get to use a D10 die now, guys.
Ooh.
It's not a D4. That is 11 points of damage.
Hey.
Welcome to the big boy club.
I know.
As you jump around the corner, you just hear a loud pew as you fire, and one of the bullets just strikes one of these hooded and cloaked individuals in the stomach, and he just steps back a little bit and is clearly looks at his colleagues, and just you hear a loud like growl coming, like a very bestial
Oh,
growl.
God.
And I pull out my shield while I pull out the pepper box, by the way. Just let you know.
Okay, that's good. All right, so that's your move. I'm just gonna go from the order that I see here on my screen. Octanis, you have one action before the initiative starts. What are you doing?
Kick one in the balls.
I'm just gonna like charge at them with my newly acquired again axe. But I
Newly
love-
acquired again. Ass, by
The
way.
best bit was that as you like said that louder, it echoed. It was like,
Yeah.
"Newly acquired again." It was all echoing.
Yeah.
It really echoes through the hallway because she's so ecstatic.
Echo!
So yeah, you run around the corner and
I rage.
which there's 2 people in front of you, like directly in front of you, like 30 feet away, and there's 2 people behind them.
Okay, I'm going ahead of me. I ain't got no time to look back.
Okay, so
And I'm raging.
raging.
And
Which
I'm
one do
reckless
you
attacking.
attack? The one on the left and the one on the right.
Oh,
the left.
shit.
Left. All right.
Ah. I'm fine. No, I'm not.
Roll
There
your
I am.
attack.
That's what?
That's math.
Yeah, 16.
You run to the figure on the left, and as you just go for a swing with your great axe, he ducks out of the way, and you just slam it into the wall next to him. Unfortunately, missing the attack. Nicole. You have
Hey,
one action
I,
before any combat initiative starts.
hey, I will run up and I will get my hammer and I'll attack the one that got shot at.
Your hammer.
My maul hammer.
His maul.
Okay.
Maul
I
hammer.
was, I was,
Maul
I was
hammer
like, whoa,
thing.
he's a hammer now?
His
It's
bludgeoning
the same fucking
weapon
thing.
of choice.
It's a bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah. All right.
I
Roll
usually
an
have
attack,
to-
bro.
Yeah.
I would say you wouldn't exactly know which one got shot, so I'm gonna have to
okay.
ask, say, left or right. Which
The one on the left.
All right.
Ooh. That's a 25.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Oh, boys, I've got the magic touch today, lads.
Boy.
For
Touch this dice,
16
guys.
points of damage.
16. Holy
Max
moly.
damage.
Wait,
Yep,
so
yeah.
Nicole actually hit and did damage.
And did max damage.
Hey,
Max
don't worry,
damage.
guys.
What?
Then that one is incoming.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, guys,
No,
So as
Ash,
you see
you're
Arcanis pull her axe out of the wall, you just overhead smash with your maul. Just, a lot of force coming out of something that looks like a very like a smaller like older man.
Still man.
There's not a there's a lot of strength coming out of that elderly man's
That
shape.
elderly- Oh yeah, I don't even know he's a fucking dragonborn. He's
You don't.
Yeah.
No.
Nice, no.
You
old man.
old man just like
As,
tagging along.
uh,
You see this guy?
You
That's
just hit
so
this guy,
funny.
hit this guy on top of the head, and he is dazed a little bit and manages to like.
So, guys, next session I'm only rolling ones, by the way.
session.
No Ash, new Nicole.
You have one action until initiative starts. What do you do?
Who?
You.
Cassandra.
Ah,
Ah!
I
Oh
obviously
my
go
gosh.
last to build up the suspense for my nat 1 roll.
I'm just going to
I-
what I see the webcams as.
I
same.
I will take my war hammer and go hit the same one Nicole just hit. Just
Alright.
blunt force.
Everyone's ganging up on this one guy.
Yeah, that one
Sorry
guy
for
is having
this guy,
such
man.
a bad day at the office, dude.
17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Wham.
As you run with your warhammer, you also go for just an overhead smash, and you strike down, and he manages to like step backwards a little bit, causing you to just smash the floor, leaving a big dent, a crack in the wooden floor.
Whoops.
And he kind of just stares at you, tilts his head, similar to what the other guys did when they were wearing
Yeah.
the mask, just like not saying anything, just
Okay.
with these sharp dragonborn masks. Tamaris, as there's fire,
I was gonna
billowing
say.
behind you, smoke crawling over the ceiling of this entire hallway. What do you do?
I'm going to use my last sorcery point because I used 2 last session trying to do the double suggestion.
You did
Would
not
that
get
failed
any-
miserably?
You did not get
No
any
long
wrong.
rest?
No.
Interesting.
So I will use my last one to cast Witch Bolt on 2 of them.
Okay.
So you said there's
Ooh.
4, right?
There's 4 people total. Yeah. There's 2 in front,
Uh,
2 behind them.
I'll do on the 2 back ones then.
Okay.
Ooh.
So attack roll. Let's see how this goes. Incoming 1.
Nah, dude, you got
Oh,
it.
goddamn. 22. Never mind.
Woo! No Ash.
Yeah, that
though.
hits.
You
And
get-
that hits both, right? Because you only have to roll attack
Yep.
on one. Yep. All right.
And it
Dope,
does
yep.
D12 to both. Do you want me to roll 1 damage for both or separate damages?
Since there are 2 individual bolts, I'd say roll 2 separate damages.
Okay, first one does 9, second one does 2. You
Hey,
tell which one
I
was the
mean-
second one.
That's a win.
So your witch bolt is now locked and loaded. You, out of both of your palms, just a beam of energy. You just jump around the corner, and manage to hit the 2 individuals in the back. And they are currently, they're caught in your witch bolt, and they initially just flinch a bit from the impact, but seem to try and push through it. But that you definitely see them struggle. All right, let's fucking get some initiative going, boys. I'm for the sake of having a lot of combat, the NPCs that are with you are not gonna.
Yeah, which makes
Okay.
sense.
Get
that
the
would be a lot of-
initiative music happening.
Those would just be a lot of writing on my end, which I just can't be
Yeah.
bothered to do.
A lot of numbers. I mean, there's like 8 or 9 with the NPCs.
3.
There's Rokul, Tamar, and
Mokin,
Mokin. And then
Lozan.
Lozan as an
and then
NPC
and I also
today.
roll,
So that's 9 of
roll
us.
for the enemies. So that would be 8
Yeah.
dice that I would have to roll.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, let me get my notes. There we go.
Guys, I am rolling so good today.
Oh my god, what's wrong?
I am. I don't know what it is, but
Natural
boys.
20?
No, not that quite good, but hey, it's.
Hey, I mean, I'm sitting pretty nuts on my
I've
initiative.
not, I've
so-
not rolled. Well, actually, one of my first rolls was like a 5. I rolled a, like, I think it's my lowest roll.
All right, 20 plus initiative.
21.
Ooh.
22.
Gotta love that.
Oh,
+3.
look at you two.
22. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
No,
Hold
I
on.
rolled
Wait a
a natural 20 and then it's +2.
Wait for the emote.
15 to 20.
18. Considering I get +0 to my initiative, I'll take it.
10 to 15.
13.
13.
Oh, Hanzo.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hanzo, you need new dice, dude.
Or your rolls are usually like under 10.
Yeah, usually I get single digit for initiative,
Mara,
so.
did you roll?
4.
Hey, he's back, guys.
Trebek, Hanzo, Christmas is coming up. Do you
All
want
right,
some new dice?
top of the initiative, we have. Yeah, a dice.
Hey! Okay. I am raging. I'm gonna reckless attack with my axe again.
The guy that you, the
The
guy
guy that I
still?
just tried to hit. Yeah. Okay. That's 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I wanted to cry. Oh my God, I keep dropping the dice.
It's okay, it's the nerves. I get it.
Yes! Okay. 16.
I just received 8 different emails from Path of Exile saying someone's trying to reset my password.
Oh,
I think
wow.
someone might be trying to get into my account.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just you know, subtle hint there.
17 damage.
17. Look at you.
Ooh.
Phew.
Forgot to want my 16 in it.
What is math? What is math right now?
Ha 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 ha.
Math is hard.
Yeah, but I'm
It
just
really
rolling.
is.
Oh.
Like, I struggle.
As you just annoyed by the fact that your first initial blow missed, you were going to just overhead swing and just try and cleave this fuck just from top to bottom. As you just swing down, your axe hits him like at the beginning of his neck, end of his like shoulder, and you cleave and you
Ugh.
go very, very deep into his body. And as you pull your axe out, the body kind of just
Ugh.
collapses on the floor. He is no more.
He's very
super dead.
deaded.
He's super dead. As
That's
there's
for
now
taking
like
my
this split in half, just body.
Very
on the floor.
messy.
Very messy. Yeah, so he's dead. You want to do anything else, bonus action related, or moving, or something?
I'm just gonna move towards the guy next to him and that's it. I can't do anything else, I don't think.
Okay. Wood elf with the guns.
So,
Pew,
Ektanos would be
pew,
in melee
pew,
with that
pew,
guy on the
pew.
right then, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
which is
So I'm gonna shoot him.
advantage for you.
Not on a ranged attack, is it?
No.
Only
No.
Only on melee attacks.
Only a minute, I forgot
Only
about
if
that.
they're, it's only if they're 5 foot next to you, so attacking me.
That's a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Hits.
And he'll be moved 10 feet back, by the way.
Oh, you're doing.
I'm gonna choose to move him. My Leviathan killer, thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, what's the move called again? It's yeah, it's
It's Leviathan Feller.
Oh.
there you go. Leviathan.
That
Featherbolt.
sounds
Do that once a
fancy.
turn. And that does 13 damage.
13
Hey.
damage.
Max damage, boys.
All right, and he's pushed back 10 feet.
He is.
And because he's being pushed back 10 feet, Octavius, you get an
Opportunity attack.
opportunity because he's
Yep.
moving
Oh
out of
yeah.
melee.
I'm gonna take that attack of
That's why I took that ability.
Very nice.
With my
Yeah,
great
so
axe.
as he gets hit by the bullets, you just hear a loud as he gets hit in like his chest, and the mere force of the blow just forces him back 10 feet. And as that happens, Octavius sees her chance and tries to just swing at him with her axe.
Beat his ass.
I got 19 down to hit.
Hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my freaking dice con. Ah! That was
I like that sound.
16.
Hey.
16 damage? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Since when do you do so much damage? What happened?
Barbarians.
She's now level 20.
Yeah. So as this dude is pushed back, you see your chance to just whack with your axe, and as you do, you hit him like in the arm as he's being forced away, and his arm, as you pull your axe out, you can see that his arm is like you cut like into like, let's say, a good like half of his arm.
Ugh.
So you made a really deep, very, very, very fucking big old wound. So yeah, he's forced back 10 feet. That will be the Wood Elf's turn. Now we have Nicole, because you guys rolled initiative, guys. Holy crap.
So
We did a thing.
I still got the one in front of me, right? Did that one get fucking destroyed?
He's dead.
Oh, he's
Dead.
So
The
I'll
guy in
move
front of
up.
you was dead, yeah.
I will move up to with whatever the next one is, just the nearest one.
That would be,
The one that Octanus
yeah,
just
the guy that Octanus hits in reaction is still a little bit in front of the two guys that are being witch bolted currently.
Yeah, no, I'll just go up to one once it's been witch bolted then. Or, Judge, I'll be, yeah. Okay, so
They're all
I
within
should-
your movement, so I'm just gonna pick,
Well,
pick a target.
Is there anyone that's within 5 feet of Octanus?
Nope, because he got pushed away 10 feet.
Damn. Well, I'll just walk up to one of the ones the one like on the left that's been witch bolted then, and I'll
Alright.
swing the axe.
I have an axe.
I mean, or something. Whatever. It's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's not. I can't count. 18.
22 to
that
hit.
still hits.
It's 18. I can't. Oh, that's more like it, boys. It's a 9 damage.
Alright. So you move to.
Oh, I stopped the music. Oh no.
That's
Sorry.
being which bolted,
That was
and
not
you take your
intentional.
maul and just whack him in his side, and he moves a bit because of the sheer impact, and you hear a slight. And now Soko dies. Lit, dude. Discord, by the way. Discord is having a
Well,
blast.
he said BRB.
Yeah.
Okay.
The internet is great today.
Unmuted,
Technology.
and that's what happened.
Woo.
There you go, Lit. So that's Nicole's turn. The guy that has been roughed up a little bit by bullets to the chest and Noctanus swing to the arm, takes out his longsword and is going to. Let me just double check if what I'm going to do is a possibility. Because, you know, I'm a DM, but I also have to follow the rules.
He cast meteor shower.
Yeah, dude. Yes, he's going to use his bonus action for a second wind. So he's going to
Oh,
heal himself
he's a
little bit.
fighter.
Let's see. What D10 do we roll today, guys?
The one that rolls the lowest.
He's
not
gonna
that
heal
one
his-
then.
He's going to heal himself for 10 hit points. Good one.
All right, that's Hex.
And he's going to take his longsword, move up towards the individual with a pistol. He's
Oh,
going
that's
to
rude.
swing at you,
It's rude.
but he's going to do nothing because 10 to hit. How do you know 10 hits?
Does no.
And because of him just trying to lunge at you with the sword, missing, is making him so angry. He's gonna just burn his action surge as well.
Oh wow, he's burning all his shit.
Can he? Can
No,
he?
he already used
Yeah,
the
he can.
bonus action as second wind.
That's
So
bonus action, isn't it?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Not,
An
he's not
act-
going to do that. Yeah, he's not going to do that. So he's just he healed himself, but peeved that he missed, and he's kind of just looks at the floor and just. That's his turn. Kasiran.
I'm gonna go for that dude who is up in the gunslinger's grill with my warhammer still, cause I'm hold on to that. I'm not close enough to Bell to get the advantage though, am I?
Negative.
Okay. Nope. I'm gonna woof it again. 7 to hit.
Doesn't hit. You
right
again.
by the head.
You're like, okay, I undershot it last time. I'm gonna do it right this time. And as you run at him with your warhammer, you just slam it into the wall behind, like above him.
Yeah.
Again, failing to strike through, but you get the revenge.
Okay. Because I'm mad. I missed. I'm gonna also burn my action surge and try and hit him again.
Okay.
Come on!
Wait a second.
I did not. I purposely saved
have
it during
an
the
action
last
surge?
fight. No,
Okay.
because I mark on my sheet when I use it.
Okay, I just checking.
Yeah. This time 21 to hit.
That hits.
There we go. All right.
Fractions. Oh my god, my light.
No.
There we go. It's
Ah!
fine.
I'm dropping dice. Do I need that dice? No, it's a d12. I'll get it later. All right. I am wielding it two-handed, so I get to roll a d10.
That's the
And
image of a chaotic neutral right there.
yeah. I do 5 damage, but I'm going to use, because you said he has a longsword in his hand, this guy I'm attacking. Gonna use one of my superiority dice to try and do a disarming attack and make. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I rolled too low. It's not gonna happen. So just do 5 damage.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I
So,
was, but no longer.
Pissed against your miss, you just
Thought about it.
with the momentum you still have, because
Yeah.
of the hammer bouncing off the wall, you immediately go for a second swing. This time going for an underhand swing, almost like you're playing baseball, and hit the warhammer and slam him in his side as he, because of the impact, just kind of gets pushed against the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, he felt that one.
Cool.
The two guys that are being witch bolted currently are going to both take their turns now, as they both are using quarterstaffs. Who's called? I guess Actanus is closest, right? Yeah.
I think so.
So the first one is going to walk up to Actanus.
No.
Witch bolt gives them disadvantage on attacks.
It's just damage, which calls
Oh, it-
just the damage spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
they'll give him disadvantage. Okay, just checking. So he's going to see if he can hit Actanus. Natural 19 plus, what is it? Plus 5 to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yeah.
You know,
Three
gotta
shots.
ask.
Does that
She
hit?
blocks 24 hit, dude. What do you mean?
Gotta
Yeah,
ask.
I
but,
have like super high. Oh my god.
87.
So,
Does that
yeah.
hit?
He's going to do
Try 30.
with his quarterstaff. So that's plus 6 on a d6 plus that's 9 bludgeoning damage.
I have. Wait.
And he's going to spend a key point to
Always a bug.
do a flurry of blows.
Oh my god.
You know, if I didn't have like a spellcasting focus, do you know what the material is to cast Witch Bolt?
No.
A twig that has been struck by lightning.
Really?
I don't know
Wow.
how a twig survives being struck by lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actanus.
It's when
The
a
first
tree
flurry,
gets
the
struck.
first flurry of blow, the first unarmed strike is a 15 to hit, and the second is an 18 to hit.
15 misses. Wait, no, they both hit.
So both flurry of blows hit you, so that's 1, and that's 3. Anything get added to
Where's my
that?
freaking pencil? Who stole my pencil? Was it
Don't
not
worry
enough
about
to
that.
steal my axe?
Me.
Oh, I found-
Okay, so above that 9 bludgeoning damage, you take an additional 4 bludgeoning damage, so that's
Okay.
13 damage total.
But I have
Half because you're raging.
half because I'm raging.
Correct.
So 7, right?
So the second monk is now also gonna rock up, to you, I guess. Because,
Oh my
why
God.
not? Because you're closest.
Well, wasn't I like right up in the grill of one of the witch bolt?
Oh, you are actually, yeah. So he's gonna focus on you. Actually, you're right.
Yes!
And just
He's
so you know,
going to,
I mean,
I thought
I'm sorry.
I'm attacking one of them. So
Thanks
but
for taking my place.
That's
I was
an
like,
11 to hit.
yes, attack my party.
that misses.
Okay, so he misses completely.
Attack
He
my
goes
friends,
with
not me.
with his quarterstaff, tries to just hit you on the head with it, and you manage to just kind of catch it and just push him away.
Old man push.
As this old man is very strong and very agile for what seems to be his age. But yeah, that's their turns. Maris.
I continue my witch bolts. I just get to deal d12 damage again to them.
Yeah, you do.
Hey.
2 to the first one.
Okay.
And 4 to the second.
Okay.
It's my turn now.
Alright, there you go.
Love it.
Top of the initiative, Octanus.
All that weight for that.
Oh, it's my go again.
Yep.
I feel so popular today.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why are you so obsessed with me? I'm gonna.
Octanus would think that.
Okay. I'm gonna attack with my axe again. Guy, the monk that just hit me.
Okay.
Okay. Yay! That's 19 to hit.
Hits. Woo.
Everyone's rolling well today, pretty much.
Yeah,
Since
you
it's
Yeah, I
gonna be
know.
like, since it's gonna be 6 years until it's my go again, I'm gonna bear it back.
Quite clever,
and
maybe by
that
the time.
is, 17 damage again.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, what the fuck? You just keep all those d6.
I just keep
Ah.
rolling. I keep rolling pretty high.
You're hacking, dude. You're hacking.
I'm
yeah.
really not.
Your character's gonna be next to die if you're not
I
careful.
didn't know we were
character's
allowed to
gonna
use
die.
hacked dice, dude.
Yeah,
You
VHC
take
banning
your
coming.
axe and just swing at this guy, hitting him in the side. And again, you just cleave very, very, very far into his body. Pull it out, and he stumbles a bit, but manages to catch himself. And you can see now blood soaking his robes, and just overall, you see what looks like someone that is not having the best of times. It's pretty rough.
Just remember, as long as you're not dealing 60 damage in a hit, you're not overpowered.
All right, Ash, calm down. If you're not gonna move anywhere, then it's Soko, sir. The unknown.
Alright, so I got that guy in melee with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Which would mean I have disadvantage with my...
Correct. With your guns, correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap that with my scimitar real quick, because I can do that, because, you know, I'm cool. And, we'll hit with my scimitar. Okay, that dice is gone forever. I hate my life.
Can you wait? Can you even do that? 'Cause are you like
Yeah,
just
I can, 'cause
dropping
I
the
have
gun?
quick draw.
Oh, okay, okay.
quick
Just
draw.
I don't know how gunslingers work, so I'm just
He
asking.
can sheath and so he can switch weapons without having to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous of
Pretty
that,
dope.
dude.
17
That's
to hit.
useful.
On the guy in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't hit.
What? Okay, that's cheating. That is hacks.
Doesn't hit. No.
How much
Doesn't
was
hit.
it?
17.
17.
Yeah, because I did 17 to hit before and it didn't hit.
So you swap out your gun for your scimitar and go for just a slash at him. And although he's looking a little rough, he manages to quite dexterously jump out of the way, like kind of pushing away from the wall that he's pushed against, dodging your attack.
In moving out of the way, because he was also the one I was attacking. When he jumps to, I get any attacks of opportunity.
He's
the
not
way
moving away. He's not moving,
oh,
he's not moving away. He's just
Okay.
like, within the 5 feet area.
Okay.
He's kind of like, oh.
okay.
So yeah, unless you want to do anything else like a bonus action or move,
I don't really have any bonus
that's going to be
actions, I don't.
your turn then. Nicole.
Yeah.
I will swing the maul at the one in front of me.
Go for it.
Go for a kill attack. Oh, this stuff.
Motherfucker.
That dice
That
is gone.
is. Oh, how does math work? Oh, that's 21.
Hits. Ooh.
Four. 13 points of damage.
13?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Alright.
Why?
Yeah. As you unleash another attack with your maul, you again just you deck him across the face with it, and you hear his neck like,
Ooh.
and
Oh.
his neck is now kind of lodged in a certain direction.
Nice.
But
It's like bad
he's
chiropractor.
looking very rough, but he's still like looking at you. And,
It's just like-
he's still there, but like his neck is snapped in a certain direction, and he doesn't seem to be able to move his neck anymore.
Hey guys.
He is
We matched
still
on Tinder.
he's not dead yet.
He's not
Um,
dead.
Wow, that's awkward.
So that's your turn done, I presume. So that's
Yep.
it's now the guy's turn that's in front of the wood elf. So he's going to go for a cheeky little natural
See,
one. on his
Nicole, now
melee.
you have to put him out of his misery, because, you know, living like that, I don't know if anyone would want
Natural one is attack roll, so
Ah.
he's just gonna completely blatant fucking miss. Every
And
single
stab
shot
itself.
you.
Dutch, against all things,
Excuse
you probably
me.
get some new dice as well. Like, come on, man. You're
I
gonna
mean-
shit these 3 sessions.
Dice,
I mean,
Dutch roll is really good though sometimes too.
I have
Ah,
4.
sure.
I have 4 d20, so I kind of just rotate them around.
Oh,
you
fair enough.
know?
That's just
Yeah,
what
so he
pisses them
misses
off.
completely. Siren, your turn.
Go hit him again with the warhammer.
Go for
Because
it.
he's still there. Ooh, no, I'm gonna miss 16 to hit.
Misses, unfortunately.
Yep.
As again, you.
That's not even like a terrible roll. These guys are just
No.
hard.
But they have a lot of armor under there.
Yep,
it seems.
yep.
Or at least these guys have. The other guys are a little. The guys with the staffs are a little less protected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rude.
So yeah, that misses unfortunately. So that's gonna be your turn. Or are you gonna do something else?
No, I think
No.
that's my turn. I've already burned my action surge. I can't. There's no real maneuvers I can do because I need to hit him to use any of them. So.
Okay.
Nope.
So now
You
the
guys
two
were like
boys.
froze up, and I almost had a panic attack.
The guy that's in front of you, Nicole, is going to with his neck stuck in this position to try and just with his quarterstaff deck you across the face.
Bring it, bitch.
What d20 haven't I used yet? This one.
Yeah, which one has?
Which one has not done me wrong yet?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Natural 19.
Yeah, that fucking-
So I'm just
yeah.
gonna assume that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to throw that dice out real quick?
Ha!
No, keep that this one.
Okay. And he's like his colleague on the other side of the hallway. He's going to unleash a flurry of blows for the cost
Okay.
of 1 key point.
Yeah.
First one. Ooh, what's your AC?
12.
Okay, yeah, 5 plus 7 is 12, so that just hits, and the second one is a 14 to hit. Okay, so both hit. Barbarians, guys, they're not typically very armored, so.
Health tanks, man. We're health tanks, not
Alright,
mitigation tanks.
so
Yeah.
that is a total of 10 bludgeoning damage you take overall, from everything.
Really 10 total.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's the quarterstaff, plus the modifier, plus the 2 unarmed strikes.
Wow, that's a bit shit.
I mean, yeah, you roll 2d4, roll 2 1s, lit.
Oh, shit.
We out here. So that's his turn. The other guy that is currently still facing Octanus is also just gonna take a swing with his quarterstaff. 20 to hit, 30-20.
Yeah.
For 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Oh, the place is already on fire. Doesn't that involve
That
fire?
will drop your rage. Like, your.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it anyway.
She just wants to look badass.
No, I'm just mad. Like, I'm done.
Like,
Okay.
you focus all of the rage that you have in you to cast Hellish Rebuke. So after you cast it, your rage will be gone.
And then I have to do it again to get it back, right?
Yeah, if you still have
Yeah.
a rage
I have-
left for the day, then yeah.
Yeah, I have 1 left, I think. Is that the right die? That's the wrong die.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish rebuke!
Rebuke hellish.
Yeah, you actually.
Where the oh, there it is. Okay. I have so many die, like, up here. Why is there so much? 1.
I feel like does your dog like take your dice and move them around while you play? Because they always seem to be magically so far away from you, even when you've just used them.
Yeah,
Like-
he, like, pushes his nose in them.
Oh.
So that requires him to do a dex saving throw, right?
It's...
I think
I
so.
won't get
I
them.
believe it's a
Or
dex
it's
saving
it's
throw.
a dex
Yeah.
or constitution.
It's dex save.
Luckily, monks are pretty apt at dex, so... Not if you roll low, that's... yeah, that's an 11.
Not if you roll low.
What was it?
11.
No. You
Doesn't make
fail
sense?
it. You totally fail it.
Alright, well, I'm ready.
Totally
Let's see what happens, boys.
Eyes.
It just brings me so much joy that we're in these like tense fights every time I
It's
catch a
3d10,
glimpse of like
so-
Duke's camera. Duke's just like, this is great. Having a great time.
I like that look.
25.
Woo! Excuse you?
25.
Pardon?
25 dollars.
Hello? Hello?
Nutty.
Did you stutter?
Okay.
No, but I
Well.
choked.
I think she's trying to steal my spot as the pyromancer of the group.
As this just wall of flame.
We're all
surrounds
gonna die and we're gonna burn to death.
We're gonna die,
Surrounds
dude.
We're
the monk
fucked.
in front of Octavius. The wall of flame eventually, you just hear a faint and the wall of flame dissipates. And you see nothing but a charred corpse. The charred
Yikes.
skeleton. Robe completely burned away. Everything is gone. Flesh burned away. Just a charred skeleton.
Is there melting gold on the ground?
There is actually, yeah. There's
Just
a
curious,
gold, like,
you know.
gold, just molten puddle of.
You just like.
Just like when Tramaris fucking burned that other guy.
She just looks down at like this corpse on the floor.
So,
Just kind of goes.
Yeah, he's gone. And this is now is Tramaris' turn.
Ooh.
So currently standing still is the guy with the sword in front of Soko's character.
And me.
I need to stop myself from saying the name like a lot because I don't want to like fuck it up. And the guy with the snapped neck that's somehow still breathing. That's in melee with Nicole. So the guy that's in melee with Nicole is still in your witch bolt.
Okay.
The other
So
one
what
died.
damage it is?
Yeah.
Then he doesn't have to hit. Smile.
Does that.
That's why
9.
Witch Bolt is great.
Perfect.
All right. He had 7 HP left. So as you focus your witch bolts once more, you can now hear a very loud "Ah!" as the other guy with the already like completely fucked neck and looking very rough falls to the floor, drops dead as you stop your witch bolt. That's what I assume you do, right? I think when they die, your witch bolt just stops, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's dead.
If only you keep it going.
So he's dead.
So yeah, that leaves one left. And we're going back to the top of the initiative. So Adonis.
I'm
Smash
gonna
his head in.
attack him again, and I'm gonna rage. No, I'm not. I was going to, but now I'm not. I'm gonna reckless attack instead.
See, Nicole, she remembers.
So you turn around and walk up to the guy.
Yeah.
It's all up in
Just give me a
Soko's
shit,
face.
bro.
I don't need to. Have you seen my moves today?
Yeah, I failed that by like
Oh.
1.
You'd probably fail if you did it.
What?
I rolled like
2 ones.
17, so I missed.
Doesn't hit. Nope. So as you turn around and just swing your great axe, you similar to what happened before. You slam the wall behind him as somehow he heard you coming and managed to step aside before getting hit by your axe.
Yo, I think this guy is cheating.
I was gonna say this guy's hard to hit, man.
Can we get a
Oh.
vac ban?
I almost said Ash. Soko, you can.
Narak!
Narank.
That's 23 to hit.
Yeah,
That
that
hits.
is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
get
his
him.
AC went up by 5 just randomly.
Dude, I mean, who fucking knows, bro?
Who fuck?
Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows? That's Oh wait, actually, I get advantage on that because Ectonus is attacking her.
Yes.
Yes.
Or is it only when she's raging?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
yeah, that is
raging.
Yeah.
raging.
So when she's
Okay,
That's
that's
when
raging.
she's raging.
I just
You
wanna-
don't get
I-
advantage.
okay.
You don't get advantage.
That's
no,
okay
just
though,
drop
because I
her
still
in.
did 8 damage with that
Sorry,
scimitar.
man.
So that's fine. It's
8
okay.
damage?
Don't worry
Alright.
about it. 8 damage.
As you manage this time slash him across like the abdomen, you see this a piece of his robe just kind of tear off, and you can see like this thin but red like wound, like this just almost like a very like precise incision that you make with your very sharp scimitar.
Yep.
As he kind of steps back and holds the wound. Clearly
Correct
not-
me if I'm wrong, but since
You're
it's a
wrong.
light weapon, I can use my bonus action to attack with it again, correct? Hanzo?
Light weapon? No,
I
light
believe.
weapon. Light weapons just mean that if you're holding them in your offhand, you don't get the penalty for using them as two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I just want to clarify
Can you guys hear my cat?
No.
that. No.
No.
I did before, but not
Um,
right now.
So with your turn done, Nicole.
I will spend my turn looting the corpse I just killed.
Wow.
You guys fucking got this. I'm just
Oh
gonna,
my
Alright.
god.
I literally
All
missed.
right, fair enough. So as you rummage through the pockets of this now dead individual, roll an investigation check.
you guys, I kind of look over, see guys. There's like 4 of you who just ran this one guy. I'm like, nah.
Fair enough. That's fair.
Investigation. What the fuck is that? Oh, 18.
18. You find 5 gold pieces, and that's about it. And a quarterstaff, if you were interested in picking it up.
Nah, mate.
Okay. Yeah, so that's your turn.
Yep.
That does mean your rage drops because you.
Oh, I
got
didn't
damage.
rage. I didn't rage.
Oh, you didn't rage to begin with.
Nope.
I thought you did. Okay. never mind.
No. I went
No
to,
rage
and I was
for
like,
you.
I said,
Okay. All right, so that's your turn. The guy that is in melee with both Norang and Ektanis is going to. What
And
can he
me.
do?
Keep forgetting I'm there.
Oh, yeah,
just
you're
because I keep
also there.
missing
You're there
him.
too.
Like, I'm still there.
guys,
So,
I'm here as well.
Seeing that he's surrounded, he's going to go all out and first go with his longsword and try to slash the wood elf.
I can always tell when you I can tell when you look at me. Is that stupid?
That's weird.
I can tell though.
That's weird
You're
because you're
weirdo.
all on my screen. All right,
I
anyway,
know, but,
that's a 10
like-
to hit, so I'm just gonna.
No, that doesn't hit.
He's gonna use his bonus action to action surge and try again.
All right, go for
That's 18 to hit.
it. No, yeah, because tie goes to him.
Yep, AC, tied AC hits. Yeah. All right. Fun. He gets to do damage, guys. He's not completely
Yeah,
useless.
but I
This
have to
guy
take
is.
damage.
Wham. I remember last time he took damage.
Yeah, same.
Oh, too
that
soon.
is
Too soon.
8 slashing damage. Soko.
Just
8
like
slashing damage.
flashback.
Yeah, I got you.
Kasiran.
I'm gonna. Who knows what's gonna work? Try and hit him again, hoping maybe the distraction with
6
Narunk
times the
will
charm,
help.
dude.
Hey,
Yo,
it's
she's
only
about
the
to nat
3rd
20, I
time,
feel it.
4th time, okay? Like,
Nat 20
Third,
incoming.
Only the 4th.
now that Octanus is here, she's not raging though, right? So I don't get that
Nope,
advantage.
you
Okay.
don't get advantage.
Okie dokie. Come on,
mate.
buddy. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yay, I did a thing. All right. Where's my D10?
I did
Um,
I did damage.
did another 7 damage.
Okay. Now this guy is also getting attacked from all directions, and now this giant hammer just hits him in like the back of the side as he's gonna looking very rough. Like he's surrounded, he's getting wounded from all directions. He
And then Tiamat
yeah.
comes.
he looks very she just looks fucked. Like just saying how it is.
Can I,
Um,
as a bonus action, look around, just try and gauge how imminent of a danger to us is the fire right now? Because this house has been.
It's
Good point.
Slowly creeping up. I mean, a
Ugh.
whole round only lasts 6 seconds, right? So
I know, but on top of Tremaris's fire, Octanus made her own fire. Like there's lots
Alistair
of
Butte
fire.
disappears.
Alistair
No,
Butte
it
disappears.
goes away.
Oh, okay.
So
I
the
feel
fire behind you has
tiny
crept
bit
a
better
little-
now.
The fire behind you has crept a little closer. Like you can
Okay.
see some flames come from under the door, and
Okay.
it's set the wooden floor behind you on fire. But you're still fine. You're okay.
God damn it, Tremaris.
Okay.
Tremaris, it's your turn.
Finish him off.
He's looking very rough.
With fire?
No.
Do it.
On fire.
Do it.
No.
Fire!
17.
Doesn't hit.
Rip.
So,
Rip.
You're trying to hurl a firebolt?
Oh.
As you
Now you're just gonna
let
set
go of-
something up
As
there.
you let go of firebolt, it just splashes against the stone wall, kind of just dissipating as it
Oh, good.
as it goes.
Good.
So yeah, it's your turn unless you want to do something else like move or whatever.
No,
Okay. Akanis, back to you.
Hey, I'm gonna attack again, and I'm gonna reckless attack again.
Do it.
And I managed to organize my dice now because my dog's
Good
asleep.
job.
So
Nat 20.
No, it's with 12.
pray for it. I
20?
didn't. No,
Oh.
but I do hit because I got 19.
All right.
Hey.
Okay. Don't back me over. Yay! Max damage, so like 18 damage.
Woo! Describe to me your finishing blow. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna go like diagonally from like under the rib cage towards the hip and try and like slice him in half.
What is up with you and the slicey in half?
So yeah, as you do
Oof,
this
I
in
like it, though.
one fell swoop, you just and you just see his body just fall apart as his upper torso just it's completely separated from the bottom half of his body. Yeah, they dead. He's not gonna get up from that.
All right, that's combat done.
I want to scavenge my bullets, please.
Oh, did you pick the perk that you
did.
can do that?
I
That's
did.
lit.
Preserve.
Oh, that's useful.
So yeah, that's a. Is that
Because that's how
uh,
bullets work.
2 bullets.
Yeah, that's
Wait, dude.
no,
Science.
it's because of his archetype. He can pick like one
It's like the
certain
fucking
ability.
Hitman Hollow battle rap line where it
And
says,
one feat,
Yeah.
the feature he picked from his archetype apparently is the one where is scavenge, where he can
I'll
literally
reload with a bullet.
he can literally pick up bullets he fired from corpses and
It
stuff.
made no
and
sense
use
when
them
he
again.
said it. It makes no sense when you say it. That's not how bullets work.
Hey,
And then
the
I'm gonna
book
reload
says
my
that,
pepper
the
box.
book says how it works. Yeah.
All right, while they're doing that, I'd be like, okay, we really need to make our way out of here, and just like gesturing at the fire.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, we do.
I'm
Whoops,
fine in
whoops,
fire, but I don't really think you guys are.
Me?
Everyone?
Yeah, everybody.
Shit.
Natural
Uh,
1.
Wait,
What are we rolling?
11.
I didn't hear what you said.
Perception.
What?
Perception.
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 Perception is. Woo!
A
7.
19.
15.
Nicole's
Barbarians
fucking
are rolling.
Looking
fucking
around
good.
the hallway, you can
Nickel
definitely
position.
see the fire now slowly make their way, like spreading, making its way, like just over the wooden floor and the wooden ceiling.
Have
like the
those
stone
people from
walls
that
in
room
between.
woken up?
Not yet. It hasn't quite reached that
Okay.
that part
But
yet.
like the screaming and fighting didn't wake them up.
No,
Apparently
I guess
not.
you guys don't hear anything.
Yeah.
We should just leave.
Is there okay? What hallway
As you
is the
look around,
direct opposite from where
in
the
this
fire
hallway, in this hallway
Think
that
we're
you
in the
guys
hallway
are
we
now
need to
about to walk into, you see double doors that presumably lead to the same room. Like there's a door here, and then there's like
That
not
one.
Even, not even 10 foot further is another door.
is? Not even waiting, just go
yeah,
in.
I see. We'll just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although
you guys-
I'll open the door that they don't open.
Fair enough. As you
Because
guys
why
swing open the door, you meet because it's the same room. At least it's the same room.
Yeah.
And you look as you see a circle of 10 hooded individuals
Oh fuck.
is standing
Yikes.
around a table, each of them wearing a different colored dragonborn mask. Each color, referring to one of the dragonborn colors. Total of 10.
Hi guys.
Fuck.
And they're looking at something. They're looking at something on the table, and one of them looks up as you guys swing the doors open. And let me see. It's the guy with the yellow mask, the golden mask, and he says,
Leave. Rask will take care of this.
as now the 9 other individuals
That voice. though.
each start conjuring
That was such a
different
good
types
voice.
of portals or plane shifts, and they all disappear. The only
Goddamn.
person remaining in the room is the hooded, cloaked individual with the golden dragonborn mask. He lifts his hood up, takes off his mask, and sets it on the table, revealing a lizard-like entity. Scaly green head, very like what looks like a layer of like this sticky liquid almost shining off of his face.
It's the
Ew.
queen.
Sharp fangs as he
Does he look tough?
goes and says,
Rayson told me the rest of the council had little issue taking you down. Or well, most of you. One didn't make it, did he?
I cast Firebolt.
Yep.
okay,
I saw that coming.
roll an attack.
18.
18 hits.
Hey!
I didn't know the
10
fact had to
damage.
look to check if 18.
10 damage! Yes.
Yay! Look
Damage,
at you.
boys. All right.
But look, more fire! Yay!
As
Now we
you-
fire at either
no, you're
end.
no, firebolt only if it hits something. If the object is flammable, then it will set on fire. It hits the person, and a
Okay.
person is not necessarily flammable.
Okay,
So
well
it-
that's
It
good.
sets his clothes on fire if he's got flammable clothes on.
I mean, yeah, I would like to. Where's the fun in that? You'll just be naked. You'll be fighting a naked lizard like one.
No one wants to
I
see
see
that.
what's on that.
Perfect.
Just imagine like an Argonian from Skyrim, just with his dick like reptile dick, just kind of like.
How big is it?
He stands about like a good 6-7 foot
No,
tall.
no, that's not what he meant when he said.
Oh,
that.
you
That's
mean the
not
dick?
what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
His
I
lizard
don't know.
dick.
I'll leave that. I'll leave that up to you. All right. So as you heard, the
Probably-
fireball.
probably
Are you,
micro-
are you telling me you
micro
don't
game.
prepare dick sizes for your
I don't
NPCs?
actually know. Should I? Is that
What
a
kind
thing
of-
DMs do? My
Yeah,
bad.
what kind of DM do you think
I'm
you
new
are,
to this.
Dutch? Come on, man.
Oh
Gotta
my
be
god.
micro games, really.
Okay,
Definitely
so
micro
you
game.
hit him with the firebolts,
Wow.
and he kind of just.
Don't worry.
Well,
You will soon join him in death.
Roll initiative.
No.
We burnt most of our shit. Why are we fighting people? We
Hey,
burnt
that's what
most
you
of our
think, you think-
shit.
you
Oh,
think
whoa,
burnt
whoa, whoa!
shit.
I hear my stream twice. Oh, that was awkward. Okay, sorry guys.
No,
I hit
I'm
a
just
I
trying-
hit a keyboard shortcut and opened up my own Twitch channel, so I just heard myself scream twice. That was awkward.
wow. Has her own shortcut for her. shit.
20 plus.
It's for when I do raids and shit. Okay.
That's okay. Just being a jerk.
20
Wait,
plus.
what?
I went.
Oh yeah, 21.
I went to roll my dice into my dice thing. I just threw my dice across the fucking room.
Lit,
I rolled
dude.
That's lit,
suspicious, I
dude.
yeeted
All
my
right.
dice.
Nicely done.
15 to
Except
20?
everything else.
Oh, I got 15.
I got
15.
15, 15, 16. Nicole?
Hey, Hanzo rolled good initiative. Let's go.
What?
And I
Doesn't
did
matter.
too.
I rolled a nat 1 plus 0.
Oh.
Nicole is back, guys.
Yay. My
16,
barbarian.
16 was Ectonus?
Yeah.
Nicole's just been like, that's a really shiny mask. Like, that mask.
That's a pretty mask.
I
I'm,
wanted,
not, I'm just like, oh my god, it's a lizard. Whoa.
I wanted to suggestion him and make him useless, but I'd have no level 2 spells, so sadly I
that's
couldn't
bad.
manipulate him.
Okay. So yeah, you are now in combat. Soko, you're up.
Yo,
You're about to get, just for the sake of space, you're like, he's like 50 feet.
5-0? This is a big room.
Wow.
It's a big room. It's a very big room.
alright, I'm gonna take a shot with bad news.
Whew. Alright, here we go.
And I don't have my shield out, by the way.
Okay, so you have 16 AC instead of 18.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Makes sense, because bad news is a two-handed weapon, so yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't want to spend a whole turn to deal with that. That's a 24 to hit.
Whew, yeah, that hits.
Okay, yo, we get to use the big boy dice.
The big
We
gun,
get to
dude.
use the big boy dice, guys.
boy
I've never
dice.
got to roll these before.
Turn
so this is
down.
gonna
Oh
be
wait,
a
we
big
need battle music again. Good fucking lord.
Okay,
Max.
calm down. Calm down. Hey, hey.
That's 30 damage.
What the fuck?
I just rolled max damage.
Well, what'd you roll?
2d12s.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a big gun, dude.
It's
Yep.
a big boy gun, dude.
Big boy gun.
There can only
It's
be.
a big
What's
boy
like
gun.
the minimum range on that without like fucking up?
It's
I
50.
think. Yeah, 50
I
feet.
think.
So he's
He's, like, just
in that,
there.
in that
Yeah.
range.
That's
It's
why I
definitely
decided to-
something you typically don't use in like face-to-face combat.
Yeah.
Nope.
So yeah, that's as you just
Oh,
pull out this big rifle, take aim, and just a very loud.
Why are you guys so impressed? Can you guys not do
Uh,
2d12 damage?
no, I
No.
can shoot the
these casuals over here, so
I, was like, I have all these
Losers,
fancy
yeah.
maneuvers,
As
but I
the
don't do a lot of
police
damage.
It hits this lizard man in his chest, and you see him really like
You're going to regret that.
as he steps back into his position. As he now is going to take his turn to pull out his sword, and his sword looks like it looks like a normal sword, just a long sword.
Ooh.
And then he puts it close to his mouth,
Russ.
and as he says that, flames start to engulf the blade.
It's more fire.
And
Okay, is it bad that I actually like love that voice?
and,
That voice is so
the
Traumatizing Laura.
and the room is now
I'm a
lit up
water
by
Ganassi.
almost what looks like just a giant torch. That is his sword. And he
We
is
lost the
going
bell on the
to.
first.
Oh my god, look at the bell freeze frame that she's
Oh my
stuck.
god. Oh my god. When you hear your enemy has a flame sword.
Yeah, that's her reaction, and it's just stuck that way.
And he is going to just run towards you, and he's very fast.
Oh
Very
dear.
fast.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And as he moves into position,
With who?
as he
You,
moves into
'cause you
position,
shot
he's
him.
not
Oh,
not
shit.
in melee with anyone. He's not in melee with anyone.
thank
he
God.
moves close enough towards you guys, and uses action to light up his sword. He just says,
Don't worry, I'll introduce all of you to the sword.
Okay. What's its name?
Ash all over again. Atanis.
His name's Steve.
Is she back? Is Belle back? Belle?
Kind of. She turned her camera on and off, and it just froze
Oh.
again.
Big oof.
Alright, we'll just leave Belle for where it is. for
She
now.
can just come back in. Pretend she held her action until
Yeah.
she magically is
Sarah.
back.
His man's is about.
Are there any windows in this room?
No windows.
Fuck
No
me.
windows.
Okay. We're all gonna die in fire while we fight this guy, guys.
The fire's way far back. We're
Yeah,
good.
I'm just gonna pull out my super fancy longsword and just go. Oh wait, is he still 50 feet away? He moved. How far is he now? Oh, he's only 10. All right, pull out the super fancy longsword and just go. Well, you're not the only one with a sword, and just rush at him with the longsword. Hope to hit, buddy. Here we go. I'm sorry, James. I'm probably yelling. I could probably move the mic closer or further away. Oh god damn it! I use my
Alright.
fancy. I talk a
Alright,
big
Hanzo,
game and I
cat time.
can't hit to save my life.
Hey, there she is.
12 to hit.
Doesn't hit. As
No.
you walk closer, you go to hit, but just the sheer light of the sword coming at you, coming into your eyes, kind of
The fight.
throws you off, and you completely miss. Arcanus, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna rage and attack with my axe.
Do it.
Cool.
You move up 10 foot and are now
Yeah.
in his melee.
Oh, now I get advantage from now on because she's there
Yeah.
doing that.
Yes. That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
And where is my freaking? There it is.
Here it is.
There it is. That is
Oh no! Oh, there you're back. Okay.
15 damage. I was thinking.
15 damage. Yeah, but your camera froze.
Your
so
cam, like, froze for a
yeah.
second.
Okay, for
Oh,
It
no.
was almost the ultimate
Mid-thing.
suspense. You went,
As,
and then, like,
yeah, exactly. As Kasiran misses, you take that opportunity to just whack him in his side with your axe, and he kind of takes it. You know, like you strike
Oh,
and
Hands is gone.
have a little issue like driving your axe into his scaly skin, but eventually you do manage to draw some blood. But he kind of like he's just like
It's
just
kink.
growls, looks at you. I wouldn't say he likes it, but he's not overly bothered. Okay, it's your Mars.
I will cast Firebolt because I'm all out of level 1 and 2 spells.
Hey.
When in doubt, firebolt, guys.
Yep.
Great cantrip.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Hey!
Alright.
I told you, Tremors is angry.
Don't roll a 1.
And-
He rolled
Anger
a 10 for his
reverbal.
damage, and you know,
Please
Anger
roll
is
high.
verbal.
Please roll high.
I rolled a 4.
Oh.
That's 8. Right?
We'll double to 8, right?
That
It's not
wasn't what
horrible.
we wanted.
8 fire
Could've been
damage.
worse.
Alright, so as you now again hurl another firebolt, he again like, gets struck by it, manages to like kind of pull himself together, looks at you.
I'm going to kill you slowly.
Nicole,
A quick question.
quick answer.
Yeah. Well, would taking off my hat to disguise count as a bonus or an action? Just like something I could just kind of do as like part of my movement or something.
I don't know actually. Let me check that for you.
I mean, it could count
I mean,
as an interaction.
I'd say you can take off the hat for free.
Well, for free.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
I'll
will
give you that.
drink a healing potion. What is that? Is it with 2d4?
2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. So I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Just wait until we get to use greater and superior healing.
Oh
Make,
shit.
make sure to mark it down for the inventory.
Oh yeah, I will. So then I got one healing potion. Fucking hell, rolled max 2 4 boys.
Oh, nice. That's 10 HP.
I'll take that 10. That's fucking 10 damage. Isn't it? I will then, walk up to him to be within, kind of, well, just out of melee range. I'll be 10 foot away from him. I'll take off my hat disguise and I'll rage. I'll be like, bring it, motherfucker.
And as now he takes off the hat, this frail old man turns into a blue dragonborn.
And I'll just
And
try and get
as
his attention.
that happens,
What
Uh,
the
the lizard looks at you.
This changes things.
Come in.
And as now also the wood elf is like, wait, that was an old man earlier. What the
fuck?
What's going on?
Yeah, I'll just put my hand back. Yeah.
I love how I'm now the wood elf.
Yeah.
The wood elf.
Absolutely.
Like, you haven't introduced yourself to the group yet with your name, so I don't want to say your name until you're like, hey, my name is Smile.
My name is.
You know? But yeah,
I
okay.
thought I did.
And
No,
Yeah, you did. You
didn't
did right at the
officially.
beginning.
I did say my
Did
name.
he? Oh.
Yeah, he said his name. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah,
You're right.
that'll be my turn.
You don't want to. You're gonna attack him, I presume.
No, I drink healing
No,
potion.
he drank a healing potion.
Oh, you drink heal potion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I'll
job.
rage. So I'll rage, and I'll just grab his attention.
Um,
I would like to rage.
and
I
just
do
as a
the
side
angry
note,
boy.
as a little tip for you.
Yep.
If he decides not to hit you this turn, your rage will immediately drop because you cast rage, didn't do damage.
Yeah.
If you don't get hit.
Well, it's the end of my turn. At the end of my next turn. It's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has to hit his next turn.
I have to hit on my next turn, yeah. And horrible drop.
Okay. Back to the top.
I read way too much
Moran.
of how rage works.
Okay. Gonna swappity swap that bad news out for the pepper box and shield. And then could I move like 15 feet, because I have to use half my movement to do that. Can I move like 15 feet to the left around the room,
Sure.
I guess?
It's a pretty sizable room, so yeah.
I'll do that and then I'll fire off a shot.
Do it.
Go boy. Let's go boy. That's a 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright, let's roll the dice. Where is that? Shit, okay. Don't roll off the desk. That's okay. That is 9 damage.
Okay. That's a lot less great than your bad news.
You know what? Stop making me feel bad about myself.
As you fire those shots, this loud just echoes into the room as you manage to hit this guy in like his upper thigh, and he kind of just every like bullet that hits him, he just gets more and more annoyed, and you can see his face just go like more menacing and menacing the more damage he takes. It's almost like he like the thrill of it kind of can't help but
So it is his
he
king.
enjoys it a little bit. As now it is his turn.
It's a masochist.
Actanis was up in his grill, right?
I was too.
And
Sarah
Kisrin.
was.
Yeah,
So,
both
okay.
of
They
us.
both are,
Both of
I
us.
believe.
Yeah,
they
both of
both
us
are.
are.
Okay. So he's
But
gonna look at
Octanus is
Sarah.
the one that hit him. So-
True.
Thanks.
Yeah, true. And since lizard folk are pretty...
I
Everyone just
missed.
doesn't want to get hit.
No, but lizard folk are pretty primal, so it's just like, you hurt me, I hurt you, kind of thing. So yeah, he's going to roll an attack with his nice.
Hell,
clean
James is like classic
sword.
Dutch forgetting about Kisera. Well, I mean, I only hit like 1 out of 10 times.
Because
I'm
you
pretty
have to hit, dude,
forgetful.
Forehead,
Like,
roll better, smile.
well, I was with his armor class. I only have a 30% chance of hitting, so like 3 in 10, because I have to roll 14 or higher to hit him with
What
my
could we say,
mods.
Kisrin's? Forgetful.
Okay,
I just have
that's,
to roll 11.
that's a 21 to hit.
Me, fine. Yeah, that hits.
She sounds so annoyed.
So you take, here we go, boys. You take, wow, 5 points of slashing damage, and an additional 9 points of fire damage.
Is that already halved or?
Fire damage
It
doesn't
is
half.
because you're raging, yes.
Fire damage doesn't half on rage.
The
Yeah.
slashing.
No, I
No,
mean,
but
I meant
slashing
the.
is.
I meant the.
The
slashing.
5 slashing is not halved. So,
Okay, cool. Yay.
So you take 11 points of damage total.
Oh.
Between fire.
Oh no.
And you know what, dude? He's going to action surge,
Oh. no.
Wow.
and
Dick
he looks
move.
at,
I missed my
Sarah.
actions. Yep. Here we
and
go.
he's going to swing at you as well.
Roll
I
low.
didn't do it. I'm so dumb.
Okay, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit right there.
Idiot. Why would you forget your moves, idiot? Dumb.
Dude, no, I could have knocked it back 10 feet and given them both opportunity attacks.
You could've-
Oh, well, you know for next time.
Well, next turn you'll be
I
able
forgot to
to
say
three
it.
people. You have to get to 3 people.
That is, let me think, let me
Smile.
math. 7 slashing damage and an additional 4 fire damage.
Okay, so 11 damage total.
Yes. That's going to be his turn. Actanis.
I'm going to.
Beat
mean-
his ass.
Really want to, but
What do you
yeah,
do?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna reckless attack. Attack again. Okay, I don't regret it. I got a natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good.
This is
Oh,
gonna be the
fuck.
one time Bell rolls low though, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's
it rolls
gonna,
like a 1.
rolls a 2.
I can
This-
hope not.
This is gonna fucking hurt.
Would you roll?
That's
Shit.
maximum
bye.
damage.
Bye, boy.
So,
Fuck.
Bye.
Shit.
Just double the.
No,
double the-
tell you have to tell us individually, Bill, because like the dice will get doubled, but not your modifiers.
Not
Yeah.
So
So-
Yeah, so what it,
that's 24 with my dice, and then plus like 6, so that's
30.
that's 30.
Holy shit. As you
It just gives them an extra like 50 hit
eyes bloodshot and red, breathing pretty heavily, let out a loud, just bestial roar.
Mhm.
Like a Tyrannosaurus.
Swing your axe, and as you do, as you see the lizardy eyes, like reptilian eyes, like the little slits in his eyes, kind of like widen a little bit.
Yay!
As you just fucking hit him with just the god's wrath within your axe, and he actually, as he takes the impact in his side, he has to like catch himself because you almost just knock him over, but he manages to correct himself and kind of just pushes the axe out of his body. You're going to regret that.
And then he says his safe word.
As he is
Yikes.
enraged, he's going to do a cheeky legendary reaction.
Oh no, I'm dead.
You'll be
He's
fine.
He's going to
Cast
he's just
insta-kill.
going to bite at you with his very
Oh.
like, sharp fangs. He's going to just take a bite out of your.
He's gonna miss though. He's gonna roll
Please
that one.
miss, please miss, please miss.
He's gonna
He
bite
casts
his own lip.
Instant kill.
He's gonna bite his own lip.
What?
12 to hit.
You missed, you missed.
Yeah, there you go. So as you see him open his mouth, and his mouth opens a lot further than you initially thought it would, and he just goes for a bite in the direction of your face. You manage to just dodge out of the way, and you hear a very loud just as his jaws and teeth smack onto each other.
I'm so
I hate
relieved.
that sound.
I have like no health left.
I'm pretty low too, man.
Why do you think I took the healing potion at the start of this fight? I was so low.
I'm pretty decent.
So that's,
I'm alright now.
Atana's her turn down. Xiran.
Seeing that he was almost knocked off balance from Bell's or Actanis's giant fight, I'm hoping I can use it to my advantage and get a nice slice with the sword again. And I have advantage because she's still raging, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Thank God. Oh, good thing because I've rolled an 8 on the first one. Ah, that one fell off the thing. Okay, here we go.
Panic.
19 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah, thank fuck for advantage. All right, and then we'll rolling d10 because I'm two-handing the sword. Not great. For 6 damage. So get a little slice off of him. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Second Wind to regain 1d10 plus my fighter level hit points.
Yes.
Oh, thank God I rolled high in that time. All right,
Nice.
so regain 11 hit points.
So
Oh, so
as
I just
you-
undid the hit he got on me before.
So as you just slash at him with your sword, you like create like a little gash across his chest.
Yeah.
His thick scales like do definitely take a lot of the blows. He just naturally has a very thick like protection on his body.
Yeah.
Due to being a lizard folk.
Go lie down.
Interesting race, by the way, to play as well. Just fun fact. It's really cool. They have
The
some
goodest of boys.
really cool abilities.
You guys
You
see-
then take a little breath and just kind of focus, and some of the wounds under your body
Yeah.
start to heal. All right, Tremaris.
Kill him! I'm gonna decide.
Have a guess what I want to do.
Firebolt? I'm just gonna.
Shield of Faith, right?
I don't have level 1 spells.
Yeah, he's
though.
burned the
I know.
slots.
That's why I was kidding.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Am I setting him
Oh.
on fire?
As you hurl the
Yourself.
firebolt, you completely miss, and
Oh.
you see
Oh my god.
the back wall, some like cloth tabards
No.
are hanging down with like this green lizard logo.
Oh,
on
fuck.
the consoles. And you manage to set one of them on fire. So that's starting to burn up.
Chimeras the pyromaniac.
You know, I almost feel like he likes rolling nat 20s just to set things on, or nat 1s just to set things on fire. Now.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Yeah, it's definitely intentional.
as this blue dragonborn now has unleashed,
fine.
has shown himself. What do you do?
I'll run up to him and I will launch a move and I get advantage because a ton of being.
Fucking kill him.
I just got froze up for a second. I panicked.
Oh my god!
Natural 20,
Oh.
no way.
No, it was a 1 and a 19.
Oh, and then it flipped over.
Oh god.
That's-
Oh, the
that's
19,
hot.
so 25 to hit.
You
It's-
terrified me!
Whoa! Oh, I saw the 1. I was
Oh
like,
my
whoa.
god.
I was like, whoa! That's a shit roll. For 11 damage.
Okay.
And he also has, if he attacks anyone but me, he has disadvantage, and whoever damage he does, the person he hits, they have resistance to that damage as well.
And
Oof.
sneaky suspicion that since
Smile.
the race they are after are dragonborn, and a blue
Smile.
dragonborn just
Smile.
presented himself.
Smile.
He's probably not going to focus on anyone. but you
Might
from
try to
now
Yeah,
focus
on.
on you.
Ektanus just did 30 damage, who don't know this?
Don't remind him!
But Rastil's council,
I know.
they still need a blue dragonborn, brother.
Yeah.
Bring it, motherfucker.
Uh,
I said.
Back to the top of the initiative with Noram.
It's your boy.
It's
Yeah, we're gonna use that pepper box to pepper him up.
pepper him up.
That's an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
All right, he is going to fly back 10 feet
Oh,
because you know I'm a dickhead.
Attack of
like that.
opportunity.
that's huge.
Yeah, yeet.
And towards the
I
fire.
Rolled 4 damage. Fuck. Literally the lowest I can roll, dude. Fuck.
Oh, there's a
Sorry.
So
guys
as
get
you
off
hit
of
him,
me,
a
guys.
loud just echoes through the room again, and as he impacts, the bullet kind of hits him on his shoulder. He gets pushed back, and as he does, Nakul, Atanis, and Kaseran all get attacks of opportunity on him.
So
Fuck
how does
yeah,
that work?
guys.
What do we roll?
Is that still with advantage? Because when
Yes.
Yeah, because
Because
you
you're-
attack him as he's leaving the melee, so
Okay.
he is still.
Please roll all natural 20s.
So I said we roll a D20 like a normal attack.
Just an attack. You
Oh,
just roll an
okay.
attack. Yeah.
advantage.
With
With advantage, thank
18.
fuck.
18?
Just hits.
Ooh, 23.
Hits.
Yes.
Only because of the advantage. I rolled a 2 the first time.
Okay. Atanis.
I rolled a natural 20 again.
Oh my god.
Yes. Let's
You can
go,
stop.
baby.
All right. For the sake of
Different
this,
die!
I'm gonna just calculate all the damage together, because if it's like, if you guys, all three of you kill him with this, I want you guys to like do something.
Okay.
So, Kasteran, your damage.
9 damage. No, 11. 11 damage.
11. Nicole?
9.
That's 20 total. Ektanis?
So I'm doubling my die, right?
Doubling
Yeah,
your
double
dice,
the die and then
and
add
then
your
you add your
bonuses.
bonus.
Okay, I rolled the same I did last time, so it's 30 damage again.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Jesus.
Christ. That's 50 damage total.
50 damage.
So as
Yikes.
he leaves your melee, all three of you just wail into him with your weapons, and you just hear a louder as he's starting to look very, very rough. But he's going to use his movement to get back up, get back into your melee range, take his still flaming sword, and just wail at Nakul with a multi-attack. He's going to unleash 3 blows.
Multi-attack. Jesus. All right, bye, Nicole.
Blows.
Nah, I'm raging. Let's go, boys.
Go on, Barbarian.
17 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
18 to hit for the second one.
Hits.
22 to hit for the third
Hits. Actually, 22 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think he might be done on this one because I'm pretty
Nope.
sure he does fire damage.
Yeah, he has
Not
fire
this
damage, which you can't have.
one. So
Slashing and fire.
Slashing
Yeah.
fire, that's fine. Just tell me them it's two
So
different
you
numbers.
take a total of, let's see, so these are the fires. That's
Yeah, how much fire damage should I take?
Cat
Do you-
hair everywhere.
Yeah, give me two numbers because I have to half one of them. So
math.
math is hard.
13 slashing damage, which gets half to 6,
6, okay.
and 14 fire damage.
Okay, I'm fine.
Wow.
So yeah.
I mean, I look,
as
I
he
mean, I
just,
look bloody
as
as
he,
fuck.
he just like almost like that scene in Star Wars Episode
Yeah.
7 where Kylo Ren just fucking the entire room. That's kind of what he does.
I
Like,
just
he
kind of, I
looks
grimace
very
and
angry.
like, kind of go down a bit, but now I'm like straight back up. Like rage, my eyes just kind of rage filled.
And he just looks at you in the eyes and just and just this big grin on his face. Like he has a lot of pleasure in what he does.
Yeah.
Thomas, what do you
Okay. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna have a health potion. I'm gonna drink a healing potion. Because I have 4 hit points.
do? Holy shit!
Oh my
I'd
Nah.
heal you, but I have no spells.
That's
so-
tough, dude. Tough.
Sucks not having a healer in the party. Oh wait, someone could have
Oh my
rerolled
god.
Yeah,
I am a
wonder-
healer. I just have no spells.
it. No, I
I
know.
use them burning
I'm a
well,
healer, no,
lightning
I'm joking.
people.
I make
I'm
it
a
set shit on fire.
healer. I'll
constantly.
take your health potion and shove it in your mouth.
I mean, it also doesn't help that you guys didn't get a long rest between.
I was gonna say we haven't had a rest between any of the session, like any of the
I did.
fights this session or last
I
session.
mean, you did, but the rest. of
I'm
them
fresh
didn't.
and ready.
Yeah.
Like being abducted and not having any idea what time it is or whatever the fuck happened, where they are.
Wait,
doesn't
we're
really
not
help.
unconscious. We didn't go to sleep. We just got.
Yeah, you guys got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Not-
Is it just me or a spell disappeared again?
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
she's
Oh,
frozen.
All right, so
Find out the damage she dealt next
Yep.
week on Dragon Ball Z.
Well, she wasn't doing damage. She was
she
healing.
was healing, so we can just go
She
to
was
zero.
healing. Yeah. All right. Okay, she was healing.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume that she doesn't have a bonus action to do damage.
Does that mean her
so-
rage?
Her rage
drops?
might drop. Yeah, unless she.
No,
No.
it'd be next turn. Her rage will drop. So basically, if you
Okay.
turn, so yeah, I've
She
made
dealt,
sure.
she dealt damage this round because she had a reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do
Dealt
reaction.
damage this round.
Oh, that's
But
right.
it's if I didn't attack on my turn and then didn't get hit, I
Yeah.
then have that next turn to hit. If I don't hit on 2, basically if you don't hit 2 turns in a row, then that's when the rage drops.
Gotcha. I mean, she hit for a reaction too, so.
Yeah. So
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah,
end
I
of
didn't
your
think about
the
that.
end of your next turn.
yeah, it's end of your next turn without getting damage.
All right,
Okay.
Siren.
How far from me is he? Because I'm not 100% sure where Nakul and him are in relation to me right now.
You're all like next to each other pretty much.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Then, well, before I lose my advantage from Belle's ragey things, try and, since he's looking pretty rough, get another blow in with my sword and hope for the best.
Go for it.
Ooh, thank God for advantage, please.
5.
19 to hit.
Hits.
I rolled a
Oh,
5 the
no,
first time.
Oh,
All right.
It's cat time.
It's
no,
cat
no, we're doing
time.
Bell Packer this time.
All right. I rolled 8, so that's for 10 damage total. And then I'm gonna expend a superiority die to do a disarming attacks to try and make him drop the sword.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hold up,
How does
I
that
need to
work?
quickly.
Do I need to do like a
Look up.
saving throw?
Yes, you do. I just need to.
Strength.
I have the page marked. This one's a bit different though. Okay, so it's
Is it?
disarming
say?
attack. When you hit a creature, you can expend a superiority die. Da da da. You add the superiority die to the damages attack roll. So those are d8s. I roll a d8. I rolled a 5, and the damage I did him was 8 on the roll. So he has to make a strength save of 13
All right.
to
He
not
makes the
to
save.
not drop his weapon.
He makes the save, so he keeps hold of his weapon.
Okay. But I did 10 damage.
Yay.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you try to knock his his sword out of his hand. He manages to clasp it as Bell returns from the depths
Yeah.
of the abyss. What did you heal yourself for, Bell?
9.
Okay. So make sure to mark down
Nice.
that potion. Like that you don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay. Tremaris.
How injured does it look?
Very.
Very injured.
I want to run up and bop him with my staff.
Ooh.
Sure.
You're gonna
Bop
boop him.
him in the face.
Just right on
Bop
the
it.
nose.
Pull it.
Twist it.
Spin it.
Twist his head off.
I
Whap
rolled a 16, which I know doesn't hit, so I'm going to use my daily ability to add 2d4 to my.
Yes,
Roll.
because you haven't
Wait.
used that.
I've never used it before.
Yeah, he's never used it because that's the thing he always says he forgets he has and
I
then
do
never
forget.
uses.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna make sure it is 2d4. It is once a day, so
you
it's
need
not
to,
OP,
as long as you roll a total of 2, you'll hit him.
which I literally can't not do.
That's physically possible, so yeah, you hit him regardless.
Yeah, if you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can add 2d4 to a total. Oh no, it's once per short rest, so I actually
Okay,
get.
Wow, that's even better.
Fancy.
So yeah, you hit him because the minimum of 2d4 is 2, and you need 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a furbolg trait? Just for
No,
curiosity.
that is a divine soul.
Ah, interesting.
So no, what's the damage for a quarterstaff?
D6.
Oh, for a quarterstaff?
I believe
no,
it's
it's
a
not.
D8.
Oh,
it's-
it's D8. No,
it's a-
D10 if you wield it versatility.
No.
I don't-
Quarterstaff is D6, D8 if you
Oh,
wield
see,
it two-handed.
Oh.
Yeah, so a D6.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
used to you always wielding it two-handed
You're-
in the monk, so.
You're
Yeah.
not a monk, so
Yeah.
do a D6.
D6, okay. 6.
A D6
From
plus
a-
your
Plus
your
Minus 1
dex.
Minus
Dex?
1?
Plus strength.
Maybe
Strength.
strength.
Dex. Strength.
strength.
It's only as a
Only-
monk you
only
use
monks
dex.
can
Yeah.
use that as a dex weapon.
Yeah.
Um,
So 5 total.
minus 1 for a strength.
Oh.
Feels bad.
as a like part giant, like massive dude.
So yeah, you
Nice.
walk up as a like kind of like in a like this is personal kind of way, and you just clock him across the face with your staff, which the party kind of looks like, oh damn, like, oh okay.
Oh shit.
Um,
Tremaris mad?
And he just kind of
I'm
I
gonna die
see
now.
you
so-
want to join your friend in death.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna die.
and he's
Oh.
going to use a reaction again
No,
to just
Tremaris.
do a little nom at you.
Please miss.
He's gonna bite. He's gonna throw for. He's trying to bite Tremaris.
Rolling that one.
I actually fucking did. Soko, you fucking jinx me!
Even
yeah.
when Soko's not a mystic, he has a mystic power to make
And yeah, like he tries to bite at you, and just you put your head out of the way out of like the range, and he just his jaws just snap, and you can faintly hear a little as he definitely like and he spits, and you see like 2 of his teeth broke off and are now on the floor, like he spits them out.
Damn.
Like, just imagine biting something and just 2 of your teeth just.
Oh,
Stop.
Um,
You're making me actually hurt.
Uh,
Like,
Alright, so that's Tremaris' turn. Nicole.
I will go to him and I will be like, "You can regret those words, sunshine. This is how you rage."
sunshine, dude.
Did you just say this is how you rage?
No, that's gonna regret this. So I'm going to. Do I still get advantage? I can't still rage him, right?
Yes.
Quality. Come on. Let's go, boys. 19.
Hits.
Quality. What dice have I used? These ones. Come on, don't fuck me, dice. Cool. I'll take that.
Don't fuck me, dice.
What the fuck is maths, guys?
Awful, that's what it is.
13.
13?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Hey! I will just stare him down and I'll be like, "This is for all the Dragonborn," and I will just cleave off his bottom jaw with my
Oh, sexy.
Alright, so
Nice.
Out of curiosity, how close was I to finish him off with my bot?
like 12 HP away.
Oh,
Which is,
no, never mind.
Oh,
Nowhere
okay.
near.
he's like, he had 2 HP, 12 HP left now, so the 13.
Oh, that 13 was fucking
13
perfect.
just
So I'll
did
just so like with all the anger I've ever had, just
But yeah, like compared to his
Smash.
200 HP total, when you asked how well rough does he look, with
Yeah.
like 17 HP, I was like, yeah, he's looking
like a scene straight out of Underworld.
yeah.
So you just kind of wind up as if you're like just going for like, you know, what baseball players do when they wind up their bat, and you just whack, and you send his just bottom jaw just flying as it snaps off, and as you just see his like long lizardy tongue just kind of
I'll then kick him over as well, just like kick him down.
as
Just like
blood
it.
starts to just literally just jet out of his throat, and he falls down, and you just hear him as he slowly chokes and eventually stops sputtering, stops moving, and stops producing sound.
As-
You still see his fingers like twitch a bit as he it's a fresh corpse, but yeah, he's very dead.
Okay.
I want to grab my bullets.
Yeah.
can.
I was like, as much as like while it's happening and like we're watching him bleed out, I just shouted, as much as I want to revel in this victory, we're still in a burning building. We need to get the fuck out.
The fire is not spreading super fast because the walls are solid stone. The only things that are flammable is the ceiling and the floor. So that kind of slows the fire down a little bit.
I
so-
know,
There
but
would
I'm
still be
also
thick,
fi-
black, toxic. smoke.
Yeah, and fire
Yeah.
is still one of my biggest fears. So I'm
Okay,
I'm on
so-
edge.
Interesting.
As he's still like down on the floor, I'll like kind of half rage, be just kind of pummeling him on the floor a bit as well. just out of just like, fuck you.
Alright.
Uh,
There's also a banner on fire in the room, so there's some fire
Basically-
building up in the room. as
Basically,
well,
I'll just do that for 6 seconds until my rage drops, and then I'll stop.
Can I repeatedly bludgeon his skull in with my staff?
Just me and Jamesh going.
You can. Like, both Ramirez
Okay.
and Nicole just.
While they're doing that, I want to kind of look around the room to see if the cult left anything, if there's anything of
Roll an investigation.
importance, maybe.
Can I also rifle through that guy's pockets?
Okay, roll
Oh, that
investigation.
actually landed back on my desk. Okay, that's
Wait, guys, I'll roll.
17.
17.
My
Okay, the map
investigation
shows it's a map of the entire realm, Caldalar. You see all 6 provinces, and you see several circles, 10 total, 10 circles on the map, indicating different places. And you
Is this a
see
map?
five of those circles are crossed out.
Okay.
To you, that doesn't mean anything.
How
That'll
many?
make
But
sense.
they had 5 dragon corpses when we were in that chamber. Yes or no?
I can
Correct.
check.
Okay.
I rolled a
So,
12.
as you
on my
also take a
investigation.
gander over the map, you reckon 10 targets total, 5 crossed out, as in there's 10.
Is this a map that I could take?
Yeah, it's a pretty big map, but you can like fold it up and.
All right, I'll do that.
You reckon that they've already located their, like the rest, if Kassiran also looks over the map, you reckon that they've located their targets, and the cross-out means that that's the targets they've already acquired. So they have 5 targets in the eye, like on several locations. There's
Mhm.
one, to be specific, there's one circle around a settlement to the east of the Expanse, like close to the border. There's 2 circles in Segalia. One
Mhm.
circle in the snowy mountain area of. No, I gotta cheat because I forgot the name of that realm. Haha, sue me. Of that province, I mean.
I can't help
It's a
you,
province
shit,
that hasn't really come up a lot yet, so there you go.
It hasn't come up at all.
In some. Let me check. Where is it? The Thermogar. There it is. One in
Thermogar.
Thermogar. And you see one circle to the right of the Burning Scar in the province of the Flatlands.
Okay.
Those are the 5 circles that aren't crossed out yet.
Okay.
Do I recognize that one in the Snowy Mountains? Do I know that area? Is that an area that I would
Do I?
If you choose to look over the map, you're not looking at the map. You're
Oh, yeah,
currently
no.
rifling through the guys.
Yeah, I rolled a
Yeah.
12 in that investigation.
As you look through this dude's pockets, you find a nicely filled coin purse with 200 gold pieces.
Cool.
And you find his sword, which has now extinguished,
I'll take the
but
sword.
lies on the floor next to him.
I'll take the coin pouch and the sword. I will try to slip the coin pouch without people seeing.
Roll sleight of hand check.
This is
Do we need to roll perception?
Or is it our passive
Uh,
perception?
Yeah.
natural 20.
It's always
Okay.
passive unless you're like the way it works is
Yeah.
always passive unless you're actively
Unless you're actively
looking
looking.
for
And
them. And
since-
none of us would be actively like looking
Yeah,
at
Yeah.
and
them.
since
Natural
Kassiran
20.
and Noran.
Yeah, I was looking at the map. I wouldn't
Yeah,
notice
we're
at
looking
all.
at the map.
The natural 20, yeah, you pocket that shit, dude.
I'm bludgeoning the guy's skull.
But yeah,
It's like a
but
bloody
yeah,
sword.
I'm
I know.
gonna-
I'll pick up the sword and just kind of look at it and just like feel the weight of it. And...
As you look at the sword, it just looks like a normal longsword. There's an inscription that you see in
Okay.
the handle,
Okay.
written in the common tongue of the lizard folk, which I think is just like lizard folk.
Yeah.
That's
Probably.
what the language is called.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
about
it's
to
not.
say.
It's not Draconic. No, no, no.
Yo, lizards are all the same though.
Yeah,
That's
come to Luzon,
racist,
yeah.
brother.
Luzon.
I'm gonna call the police.
Points at Newt on ground. Oh my god, it's Nicole.
Points at lizard man during a fight. Hey, it's Nicole, guys.
Hey, it's Nicole.
Is that your
Guys-
brother?
Yeah, you just look at them both like, which one's the real one?
Yeah.
Wait, who do I
You
hit?
do not recognize the script,
That's
but yeah, there's something inscripted, like
Yeah,
engraved.
I'll just
in
like,
the-
I'll just
in
feel the
the
balance of
handle
it,
of the
just
sword.
kind of have it in my hand.
I'm
It's
gonna
just,
look at
it's
the
just in
map.
this form. It's just a long sword.
It's still on something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look at the map.
You look at the map. You also see the same thing: 10 circles, 5 crossed out, and 5 still yet to be crossed out, all spread around the world of Kelvalar.
Mm-hmm.
You do see the one in the mountain area of Thormodon. Did I say that?
Thermagar.
Yep, Thermagar.
Thurmagar.
It's Dwarven names, dude. Tough.
Nah.
Yo, spoiler.
I mean, come on.
Joke.
Okay. Are you trying to see if you recognize
Yeah.
the place? There's no like name marked on the map, so I'm gonna have you roll a history check to see if you can recognize that. From,
Natural 20.
remembering.
18.
You look
Wait.
at the map.
Yeah.
It's a hand-drawn map, so it's like it's not like exactly where it, it's not like an exact, proper, professionally made map. It's more of like a replica.
Mm-hmm.
And you do recognize this to be, and I really don't want to fuck this up, so I'm gonna quickly take out my cheat sheet.
Mhm.
Where is it? Yeah. It is. According to you, you think that this is a settlement that typically isn't really. It's not a big settlement. You remember it to be. You passed through it once on your trek that eventually led you to the Expanse. It's a human settlement within the mountain peaks, or on top of the mountain peaks, called Snowblend.
Snowblend. Where is my nose? Okay. I'm gonna tell the other two this that are looking at the map.
Okay.
It's not the place I thought it was.
For the sake of it, anyone else want to see if they can remember? Like, oh, I know where that is.
Sure. Why not? Because I get a -1 to history checks. That's gonna be fun.
How's the guy's
Nice.
skull doing?
Mush.
Mush.
9.
Let's see. You being a wood elf and having
Oh.
traveled the world a little bit, you know that there are some wood elf settlements in the Flatlands, and you do remember like there being something at that particular mark, but whether it was like a city or a small town, you don't really remember. You've only like passed through it.
There's some there.
It's like, yeah, that's a wood elf. That's a wood elf like place, kind of.
Yeah.
So why the fuck's
So
the
looking-
Dragonborn there?
Looking at it, to me, it just kind of, like, in my mind, given like how much time I spent looking at like that mosaic map I sent you about in my backstory, I'm assuming like they all seem familiar to me, but not in a way like it stands out, but just like I know the names of these places. Like for all I know, there could be Dragonborn there, but like I'm
But
familiar with the
you
Expanse.
recognize them that they're all like inhabited places.
Yeah. So I
Places,
just yeah,
wow.
they're all various towns and stuff. All right.
It's not like in the middle of nowhere. You do recognize that the way
Yeah.
they're, the
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
that
as familiar with
places,
Segalia as I am with the Expanse, so those ones would be a bit more like fuzzy to me. But any that are like around the Expanse, I'm pretty solid with the location.
Tramaris wants to look at the map. He's very familiar with Segalia. I don't know if he can.
I'm
pull
busy.
himself- pull
I'm
himself
engaged.
away
He's
from the forest.
smashing the
Alright,
skull.
Fair enough.
I'll,
All right.
We need to get the fuck
All
out.
right.
Never mind.
I'll go up to Tremaris like, just leave it now. We've got our revenge. You can
And
stop.
you also see that the location of the tomb that you guys visited is also circled.
It's circled, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pull up the map, and then
Mhm.
do one more glance around the room to see if there's any like potions or something, anything magical maybe that they might have left that could be important?
Hang on a second. Roll an investigation check. Just have a little stroll around the room.
22.
22, eh? You look around, and all you really see is that this is definitely a room that the council uses as their like main meeting area. So you look around and you see various like just drawings on walls of Raskil and a drawing of the 10 sarcophagi. You also find a book, which is like kind of on a little pedestal. Similar. You weren't there, so not similar to what you've seen before, because that was a previous character.
Similar to the one that's in someone's inventory right now.
You didn't find it. You didn't find it.
Oh, we didn't find that. Oh, did we find a lockbox? We didn't find that either.
When Nicole comes over and talks to me, I'll sort of like really sort of suddenly stop and like shake my head a bit, like sort of as if like, you know, snapping out of like I want consciousness. I was sort of just like in the zone. As soon as someone talks to me, I sort of like, oh, yep, snap out. I sort of like close my eyes and like let out a deep sort of sigh.
The book
and,
is
like,
written in
Stop Abyssal.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, is it written in Abyssal?
Yep, it is.
Okay.
But the title, however, is in common.
Okay.
Because the title looks like it's kind of scribbled on it, after the book was written, and they call it Raskil's Bible. It's what is written on it.
Raskil's Bible.
In like a just with a quill, with like a white liquid written on the on like the leather bounding of the book.
All right. I guess I'll pocket that in my inventory.
You also see the golden, like the gold-colored dragonborn mask on the floor, together with the robes that the guy was wearing. And upon close inspection, these robes do seem a little fancier than the robes of the other guys that you've fought with so far. There's some like fancy red like linings on it. It's still similar, like the black and green overall, but there's definitely some there's some reds in there. There's the golden mask. So like this guy definitely was of a little more importance than.
Yep.
And seeing as there were 10 with all different colored masks
Yep.
in the room earlier, the rest of the party that are very aware of what this Council of Raskil is figured that, hey, I think we just killed our first council member of the 10.
Yep. So looking around the room, I know you said there were no windows, but are there any doorways at the back of the room, like, or is it a dead end? We have to go back to the hallway where we were? Because how do we get out?
There's one door.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go open that and see what's in the room beyond.
Okay. The door. You open the door, and it leads to something. It's interesting. You open the door, and you expect to see like a hallway similar to the build style of the rooms you've seen so far: the wooden floor, the stone walls. And you are met with. You open the door, and there's a sandstone wall directly behind it.
Okay. Look at it. And like in my head register, wow, that's odd. But in this moment where I'm scared we're gonna choke on smoke and just slam the door, slam the door, and then just say to the group, alright, we need another way out of here.
Why?
Why, what was
There's
that
literally a wall behind that door.
Did you check it was a fake wall?
I'm not touching anything after what I did in the basement, so if someone else wants to, that's
I'll
all
go
you.
onto
I'm
it
gonna-
and
I'll
I'll just punch it. Or
Punch
like
it?
walk into it. That's like, yeah. Fucking punch it.
Also, I love how quickly Zogo's character adjusted to the fact that the old man suddenly became a Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
still
like,
a little
It's
fucking
like,
freaked
didn't
out,
even-
right?
didn't
I'm
even,
just
like,
kind of like
question
chilling
it.
over
He
here.
went-
You
he
know?
went- It happened. You went.
What?
No, I said what the
Whatever.
fuck.
I've seen stranger things. Like,
Yeah. Roll the punch.
I've seen some shit, man.
Say nothing.
Yeah, I'll punch.
seen
I'll
some
punch
shit.
I'll punch that sensor wall to see if it's like a fake wall.
Roll a strength check.
A strength check. Oh boy.
Ooh boy.
is he punching straight through the wall?
That's what I was thinking too.
19.
Yeah, you open the door and you see the sandstone wall, and at first you're like, you touched a little bit, and
Aw,
like
Doggo.
you feel yes, this is a wall, and you just
Yes.
and just punch through this like thin layer of sandstone, revealing a sandstone walkway behind it, and sunlight coming in from the end of this tunnel.
I found a route out, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Did you find the route out or make the route out?
what's the difference?
What's the difference? Fair enough.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I'll walk out.
Okay. As you guys all
Go.
hop out of that tunnel,
Yeah.
you walk out, and this is the first time that sunlight has hit you in what feels to be a very long time. You went into
Sunlight. Oh yeah, because we went out in like the
You went
late night.
into the house like past midnight.
Yeah.
And,
Lozan has a heart attack.
The sun seems to be at its highest point.
I'm
right
assuming he got his goggles back, so
Is
hopefully
it
not.
high noon?
now. Fuck you. Judging by that, you gather it's probably around noon-ish.
It's 12:37.
All
And
right.
as you look into the distance, you see a little bit further away. You see the wall of that encircles Port Sarim. And you're about a good, like, let's say 5-minute walk from the town, as you just walk out of what's just a hidden tunnel
Okay.
under some rubble.
Covered in
sandstone rubble.
blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to.
Staggers out.
And at this point, Rokul stops you all and kind of says, "I don't think it's safe for us to go back to Port Sarim. I
You
think
don't say.
Raisin got away. He's going to have men in that town looking for us. We are all dead now. Some of us can hide, but most of us do not have the means to hide. We need to go somewhere else and discuss our further plans."
Where?
I agree, but hopefully they're somewhere close by. We all desperately need a rest and some time to bandage our wounds.
You mentioned having met the Archmage before, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is kind of how our motley crew was assembled in the first place.
You guys know the Archmage?
Yeah.
We were all summoned by him to do him a favor.
That's mighty impressive.
Arrogant.
Do you think he would be able to help us?
At the very least, he can offer us shelter. I mean, I personally still feel like I didn't quite get much out of helping him the last time, and he still kind of owes me, so.
I just don't like him.
Sorry, this is out of character.
So you would say that if we were to make our way over there, that he would not decline us at his doorstep?
I don't think so, and it's worth a shot. I don't think we have any other better option.
All right.
Sadly.
It is a pretty long walk from here.
So it's a heck of a trick.
It's a heck of a trip, as the kids say nowadays. But I think it is worth it, since Valley Village is destroyed.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The Archmage Tower is the first nearest town, or
Yep.
nearest not town, just piece of
Landmark,
civilization.
yeah.
Landmark that is not Port Sarim. So I think that would be our next objective.
And he
guess
also
we get
might
to
know
confirm.
more about Raskiel and this weird
Perhaps
dragon
we could
cult,
read
so we
them
could
well.
ask.
Maybe there's people there that speak Abyssal to translate these tomes that we've acquired.
Yeah?
Indeed.
I think it would be a good next step.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's go.
Sounds fine to me.
sounds good.
You don't
I
need
guess
to.
if we have no other
I'm gonna
option.
turn to Narunk and be like, many thanks for the rescue, by the way, but does this mean you're coming with us? Did Elevantir send you, like, with intent of you going back to him afterward, or?
I believe I'm gonna be staying with y'all for a little bit at least to keep an eye on you as well as see where this is progressing.
Great, a babysitter.
Well, I mean, we've pissed off some seemingly dangerous people, so I know I wouldn't mind one extra set of eyes, one extra set of weapons.
Oh, with cute ladies in the party like this, more reasons to stay, right?
Just like disdain.
Throw a little wink in there.
Scoff at that,
Love it.
and just like
Love
turn
it.
around and turn to Rokul and just be like, which direction?
Northeast.
Let's go.
Ugh, I hate this idea.
And as the party
You hate
ventures
everything.
on,
I just don't like the Archmage.
they manage to travel for a good 7 to 8 hours.
Oh, I do want to reload my bad news and my pair box.
Yeah,
on the
you can
way,
do that
by
on the way. The trip to the Archmage's place would take a good 2, maybe 3 days of just trekking. So you
So what
managed
you're
to
saying,
make
we'd get a long rest eventually.
We're gonna basically get as far as we can today, and then set up camp and
you,
rest.
go for a good 7 to 8 hours, and at that point
We're
you manage to
exhausted.
find a place
We're all like,
near an
"Oh."
oasis in the desert where you kind of set up camp. Everyone is tired.
Yep.
Didn't really sleep at all, besides being knocked unconscious. You guys are going to camp there for the night. Are people gonna keep watch?
I'll keep watch.
I feel like we should.
I'll,
Yeah.
Also, keep watch.
I'll keep watch for the
Is
first.
there a bird around I can talk to?
Ropes have to check.
I love them.
Are we stopping at another one of those desert oasis type
Little
places?
oasis type places.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna fill my water skins immediately, and also wash the blood, the soot, the everything off myself.
go for it.
23.
You look around and you see various animals. Actually, you see a little salamander, on a rock nearby.
It's not cool.
And it's like, fuck, I'm not saying that joke. Fucking hit me.
You see some what are those things called? A very brightly colored what are
Parrot.
they called? Yeah, kind of like a parrot, but not really. What are those
Macaw?
Oh, I know.
Macaw,
cockatoo,
cockatiel, I think they're
that one. Very brightly
A
colored,
tou-
kind of
a
sit on
toucan?
on
I see a bird.
a palm tree near the oasis, kind of chilling. You see
So I'm gonna
some-
go up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, "Am I speak to animals that I can do? If you so much as make a peep while we are sleeping, I will kill you."
It doesn't say anything back, but you see his eyes kind of just widen as he's like.
Yep. Before we go to sleep, and then once Tremaris is done talking to the bird, and I've bathed, doused myself in the water.
I will cast prestidigitation to clean myself up.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and ask,
Okay,
and not quietly, audibly, anyone else who wants to can hear. Be like, can you tell us more of what happened to Ash, if you can talk about it? I just feel like, it's not like we've been traveling very long. We weren't best of friends or anything, but it feels weird to think that he's gone and not know at all what happened. If you need time, though, that's fine. It can wait.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who else I thought you'd be asking, but
I said I walk over to you when you're done talking to the bird and then ask
I
this.
know. That's what I don't know. I was in a world of my own then.
Happens.
So I will say
Wait.
I'm
Good
trying to
moment of
think.
silence.
No, I'm trying to
I was
think.
gonna say, I thought he was talking. I was like, wait, am I the only one on here?
No.
No.
I'll say he did not know when to keep his mouth shut. You
Well,
knew
that
as
sounds
well
like
as
him.
I.
Yeah.
You're desecrating my name.
But he went down fighting, yeah?
He went down like an ant trying to take on a lion.
Sounds boring for him. Good on him.
Well,
Oh god. All right.
You hear that?
The order of the watch tonight, guys. Who's
Yeah.
going to keep watch? And what's the order?
Just before I say, I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch and
But
third
just
watch.
before everyone goes to bed, I'll stick the long sword just in the middle of the sand. Does anybody want this, or should we just keep it around just in case?
I just put a hand to my blade and go, I'm more than more than satisfied with the one I have.
We could sell it.
We could.
With that, I pick it back up and just put it in my bag.
It's a pretty special sword, so yeah, it would probably go for a good penny.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and I'll take the first workshop. You guys go get some sleep. I'll stay up for a bit.
Those that go to sleep, doesn't take long for you guys to
Yeah.
fall asleep, but you are plagued with not like you rest, but little like it's you have dreams.
It's not a
and,
good rest.
You just remember the Ash, and you just imagine him going down, getting just you dream about him just not getting killed. You have no idea how he died, but in your dreams you have a good idea of how he might have gone down.
Yeah.
Causing your sleep to be not the best. Like you rest, but it's not the best. First watch, Nicole, roll a perception check.
13.
Okay. You keep watch. Just relatively easy part of the night for you. Not really anything noteworthy. So you take the first watch, wake up Norang for his part of the watch, and you go to bed as well.
Me going to bed is just like your turn to have a watch, and then just basically collapse to sleep. So you go.
Yeah, I got my 4 hours. I'm good.
Would you still only need 4 hours? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Elves.
Elves, man.
Elves in
what the
general.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I
Meditation.
love them.
So
We'll see
you
how
roll a
this-
perception check, Norang.
16.
You hear some scratching. What are you doing?
I was to say, can I do it through my bad news scope?
Sure. The scope is legal?
Yeah.
Or the normal scope, alright.
23 then.
Okay. You look through you kind of like just click a button, and his lens slides in front of the scope on your bad news. You just kind of look through it, and you don't see anything. You do hear a little bit of scratching from behind a nearby rock. That's it's kind of it's not too loud, but it's loud enough for you to like hear it, and that wasn't there before.
I'll check it out.
All right, so
It's
you
just
just go,
scratching.
you just go walk up to the rock.
Yeah. Stealthily, though.
Roll stealth check.
15.
As you walk to the rock, you look behind it, and you see this very large, like Komodo dragon just scratching on the rock, hissing a little bit at you as it sees you.
Lizards.
Before he starts scratching the rock and just goes away.
Yeah,
Nicole goes away.
I'll let him be and go back to
You thought
Uh,
Nicole went to sleep. He was just
spot.
scratching a rock.
him.
And with that, the sun comes up. Everybody has long rested.
Oh, thank God.
Everybody
God.
regains their HP, half their used hit dice, and all their spell slots are
I
returned to them.
love gaining 30 health back, boy. I was on 7 HP at the end of that.
And you kind of wake up for the morning. You're gonna have to eat some rations because there's not a lot of fresh food
Yeah.
in your vicinity.
Yep.
So mark down one
Yep.
portion of rations. So get your day
I'm
started.
starting getting low on them rations, boys.
Yeah, you guys just venture on towards the Archmage's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeet.
Eight.
Yes, Hanzo. You are.
What? Ooh. Whispers.
Little whisper.
Whisper, whisper.
So you wake up for the day. Do you just decide to just keep going?
Yeah.
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 We'll just we'll do a little, you know, for the sake of I'm not gonna have talk about you guys walking through the desert twice for the
Yeah.
2 more days. So
We're doing a little time warp again.
little bit of a time jump.
A
shoot
few
it.
day
Jump to
time
the
hop.
left. And then
Just
just
to-
We
just
One
to
Piece
the,
now, boys.
Hey.
time
Oh
hop.
my god, we're One Piece.
Mark down 2 more portions of rations for the next two days.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have no rations left.
And
Nicole went
you
through them.
arrive at the Archmage's Tower after a long 3 days of traveling.
Okay.
There's no spectral like guard at the gate this time around. It's around the time you get there. It's around like noonish again.
It's high noon.
Fuck you.
Ish.
So what do? You're met with a closed gate.
Knock on the. Oh, not a door, like a gate. Like
No,
you
it's
can't
the
even
gate
get to
that's
them.
like
Just kind of shout
surrounding.
like, I just shout like, hello, anyone home?
Takes a little while. You don't get an initial reaction.
Hey, you arrogant faggot.
I don't know if I talk to the Archmage like that.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's how she talks to everyone. You get used
Anyone
to it.
home? Meow.
Yeah, sorry.
After a while, the door opens, and you just see a blue-toned, like a blue skin-toned head pop out the door. Hello there. Can I help? It's Kermit the Frog.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Laura.
Yeah. Kitty, you have your own kitty. I guess if no one else is.
Funny about this, I'm knocking at the gates. Can I help?
Sorry, yes, we need to see the Archmage. He summoned us before, somewhat recently, so he'll know who we are. And we kind of need... We have some questions, and we might need his knowledge and his assistance.
I mean, there's multiple archmages here. I'm one of them. What is it?
Brassband.
Oh, Brassbend is who we were looking for, sorry.
Brassbend. Right. He's not in right now. Sorry. Phil goes to close the door.
Wait. Hold on. Like, hold him from closing the door. But, like, is he going to be gone for a long time? Can we maybe rest while we wait for him? We've been traveling through the desert for days.
I suppose I can let you in. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Very
Oh,
trusted
voice is
Archmage.
killing me.
Oh, this is my favorite NPC.
As he does a little gesture with his hand, and the gate just opens up, and he kind of opens the door that he's standing in and motions you to go inside. Now revealing to be a relatively large furball that holding a staff.
Hey.
Bluish.
Hey, it's Tremors.
Bluish tone to his skin. Yeah, a little similar to Tremaris. He also like looks at you as you enter Tremaris and kind of gives you a nod, like as in like, you know. This
I ignore him completely.
Respect.
Oh.
Understandable. All right. As he closes the door behind you. Now,
Cat.
Archmage Brassband is he's going to be away for a while, but I think I might be able to help you out. What's going on?
Well, we were in Port Sareem. Yes, that's where we were. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know that.
Just making sure. And we may have stumbled into some sort of plot, some sort of cult centered around the creature from folklore, Raskiel. And we found that they've been abducting Dragonborns, one of every color. They have 5 out of 10 so far. And killing them in some very weird, very magical seeming way. And we know that the head of the Hunters Guild within that city, Master Rayson, is involved heavily. The cult were in his house. We went to get information, and it turned a little bit violent, but, you know, things happen. Since magic seems to be involved, and even our Dragonborn friends didn't seem to know too much about what they were trying to achieve, we thought maybe we could see what Brassbend knew about Raskiel, about this weird order. Oh, I pull out one of the cultist insignia that I kept.
I'm sorry. You lost me about 2 sentences in. You started to say a lot of words, and I couldn't catch up, so I didn't want to interrupt you. But
okay, this time I just kind of sigh, pull out the insignia, and go, does this mean anything to you?
What are you showing exactly?
I ripped off a patch from their robes that had that lizard symbol.
Let's see. You mentioned Raskil?
Yes, this group, this cult that is going around abducting Dragonborn seem very fixated on Raskil
You're
and his
saying a
lore.
lot of words again. I'm gonna have to make you slow down.
Yes, all the people involved are very
I
interested.
do know of Raskil, but I thought she was just a legend, a fable, a tale.
So did we, but
Yeah, so should I.
What?
I understand this could be quite troubling for you, Master Dragonborn. I'm not sure how I can assist you, other than I can't give you shelter for too long. But if there's somewhere you need to go, I might be able to be of some assistance.
Maybe we should follow the circles on the map.
yeah, I'll turn to Narunk and go, do you still, can we see that map again that you took?
Of course, and I'll pull that out.
Where's the closest one?
Yeah, the closest circle that doesn't have an X through it to the tower.
Closest one?
Yeah.
Calls you.
Kazuya.
What's the next closest one?
It's just all places Kisran can't go. That's essentially what this is.
At least you have your hat, right?
Oh, wait, hold up.
What?
Kasiran, why would you not want to go there?
Kalzir is where I grew up, and I have some very unhappy memories associated with the place. Some people that definitely would like to see me dead there. And it's just
Sounds
not
to
a
me that they have
place.
those people in other places too.
These ones I'm more concerned about. And it's not a place I would willingly return to given much of a choice.
I see.
We all have unhappy memories. Sometimes you just have to deal with it. We have the hats, we can disguise you. Let's go.
I kind of want to go there.
Maris is determined, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
I say if we go to this city, because I agree clearly it's an interesting place, like a place of interest to this group, you all need to call me by a different name, and I cannot emphasize enough how important that is to keep these people from finding me.
I totally understand.
Like I was the
So
only we can pick something, but I was the only Ganassi in a city in the desert, the only water one. Like, people knew, and I grew up there, people knew who I was, and I don't want these people finding me.
A water
Really yet.
Ganassi. You don't look like a water Ganassi.
I'm blue.
You have your hat of disguise on still.
No, I don't.
Don't you?
No, she doesn't.
No.
Stupid?
I was never wearing
Yes.
it.
She never
She
wrote it
bought,
on
she
it.
bought one, but never put it on.
I never would put it on for this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've been looking
Okay,
as me the
well.
whole time.
Ignore that.
Yeah, no.
You don't look like a what?
I'm blue.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
Retcon
Abadi,
that.
abadi.
Retcon that.
Okay, I'll just go through my head and say, if we're gonna, for my name, you can, oh no, I can't use that, because I used it before. I don't know, someone help me come up with a name.
How about Julia?
Sure. Works
I
for
like the
me.
name Julia. Reminds me of a childhood sweetheart of mine.
That's nice. Alright, if we go,
The best.
Honorable blue.
so yeah, if we go to this city, like, I'm gonna need, and then I'm gonna, actually, I'll turn to this archmage and go, what did she look like, this Julia? Do you remember?
No, not really.
Useless. Alright, so I was gonna use that as for the hat of disguise.
I'm sorry about that, Archmage. She don't really mean it.
It's okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that out
But I
loud.
guess It's
Oh.
fine.
Yeah.
Have
I'll-
you ever seen a female? I forgot my own species name.
Furbolg.
Have you ever seen a
Furbolg.
female furbolg before?
Were you asking this?
No, and to be honest, I'd really rather not. Like, Kalzir is a big city. It's the capital of the Expanse. It was known to lots of exotic, races, like more than just humans. But I still didn't see many of your kind either growing up there. I would very much like to not stand out. And so I'm going to put on the hat of disguise and basically just look like a human version of Kissaran. So my eyes get a bit smaller, normal proportion. My skin just is a normal, like a tanned person who's lived in the desert their whole life. My hair goes from green to black. And I just look like
Okay.
a generic human woman my age.
Well, I
That
guess
does look
we're
like
going
Julia.
to Kalzir.
Yeah, and say if we go to Kalzir, my name is now Julia, starting now, until
Got
we
it.
leave. And I'm also gonna take the black. I have black clothes, dark common clothes in my bag, and rip them into strips and wrap up the hilt of and the handle of my sword, and the scabbard, and wrap them in the black because it's for anyone who doesn't know, it's blue with gold like filigree and gold inlay.
It's
And,
a pretty sword.
yeah, it's very pretty. So I'm gonna wrap it and cover it up.
Okay.
Would probably fetch a pretty penny.
Joke with
Well,
me
that-
about that.
Worth
Yeah,
one
don't at me,
gold.
bro.
Yeah, the fucking
So,
Pawn Stars dude. Best I can do is $5.
Yeah. the best deal.
So, is it Kalzir? We're going
Yeah.
to then?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I suppose so.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
I can grant you access to our teleportation circle. We have a direct connection with the Mage's Quarter in the Keep in Kalzir.
Sounds good.
You will have to go through customs. They take security in the city very highly, so you're gonna have to explain who you are. But as long as you don't intend to kill
Are,
anyone,
are any of my weaponry gonna cause problems?
No.
I don't wanna.
you should
Sure.
be
Well,
fine. As long as you're not a wanted fugitive, they tend to just let you in.
it'd be
Um,
it'd be fine, guys. We got the fast track because we're in the EU, so we can just get through really quickly. It's fine. It's fine, guys.
okay.
Is there?
Hmm?
trying to think.
Think.
Can I go separate? Like I'll go with however we get to Kelsier, but when they go in through whatever, I'm gonna say these people that are looking for me, I'm pretty certain at least one of them has power, has influence, in like government city. I'm gonna try.
For a Ganassi, you're Julia now. Just
Well,
play the
now.
part.
But
Yeah. So wouldn't you be fine?
As long as you just never take off that hat, I think you'll be fine. Just glue it to your head.
I mean, unless this person is a very powerful magic wielder that can pick through that.
it's a group of people, and some of them definitely can use magic.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love Kermit the Furbolg.
Well, thank you, Archmage.
I guess.
I appreciate
I
you.
guess.
Can I get a name?
I guess I have no choice. So.
My name?
Yes,
I don't
sir.
I don't get asked that a lot. Fuck, what's his name?
Archmage. Fuck. What's his name? Okay.
Thank you. Fuck. What's his name?
Can we call him Furby?
Furby? Yeah, dude, lit. Fucking
Ferment
lit, bro.
the Furbo.
Ferment the
Um,
Furball.
Furby the Furbolg.
You can call me Iboras.
What?
Well, thank you,
Iboras.
Eboros.
Ebola?
I appreciate this.
Iboras. I have not heard of this person called Ebola.
Oh no! Tabletop
Seems to be
audio.
an
Don't
odd
play
name.
the battle music. It's not battle time.
Before we go, I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Specifically in the direction of Nicole's backpack.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, because the sword's in there.
Oh, the sword
Long sword.
the big boy sword of the guy.
The long sword.
Okay, yeah, you detect magic.
Okay.
And-
I was just making sure it was the sword's magic and not the lizards. Could have easily been the lizard's magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the sword is magical. You
Mhm.
sense a
That's what I was checking.
strong magical aura coming from the sword. You reckon that whatever you've seen this magic before. The sword activated when the lizard spoke a certain word, so you reckon that that is a magical ability of the sword itself, not a spell cast by the person using it. So yeah, the sword is magical.
Would my character remember the word the lizard said?
Roll a history check.
Do you not remember it now?
No, but if you really pester me on whether I remembered it myself, I could easily go and find out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, roll a history check to see if you remember what he said.
18. Oh, but that's before modifiers. What's my modifier to history?
Ooh, damn.
Negative 12.
That's not pretty high.
Yeah, he's got
1. So 19.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you remember him uttering the word Ras? R-A-S.
Okay. I'll walk over to Nicole.
Oh,
Set his backpack on fire.
I could have done that anyway if I
Ross.
wanted to. And I'll say, Nicole,
Yeah.
will you hand me the sword?
I mean, sure thing. And I'll.
Okay, I will take it from him
Mhm.
and say Ross.
And as you say Ras, the blade of the sword starts to be engulfed again with just a sea of flames.
What the fuck?
Oh, now I kind of want it.
Nicely done.
That's a very nice sword.
Could you be careful with that, please?
I'm very concerned with Tremaris having more access to fire.
I'll hand it back to Nicole and say, have fun.
Nicole now holds the burning sword.
I was hearing what you said. I'll then say Russ to like just try and get just in like
As you
different
say-
like thing.
As you
like,
say, Ross,
Russ. You know?
the flames disappear again, and it
And I'll
just
put it back in my backpack.
it extinguishes itself.
Are you gonna be using that, Nicole?
I might find some use for it later.
Alright, I just want to make sure.
That
Yeah.
seems like
But
a
if,
nice sword.
I feel
very pretty sword.
Yeah, if you ever choose to part with it, definitely check with us first, because I know there are at least a few of us in this group who could definitely.
You had your
use that.
chance
Oh,
when
yeah.
Nicole offered it earlier.
I know.
I've
I said
offered
no.
this sword- I've offered this sword twice.
I know. That's why I said if you choose. I'm not pushing him. Like I'm not pushing it.
Goes into city.
Yeah.
Where's the
I don't
magic
really
shop
need it
sells?
because I got guns. So
All right.
What did you say it was a long sword?
So-
It's a long sword, yes. So it's a d6 damage die.
How much is the fire damage do? What's that?
2d6.
It'd be two. What? So 3d6 in total.
Yeah, plus your strength modifier. Yeah, it's
yeah, but you also have a +1 wall.
Yeah, but you know, 3d6
Anyways,
that's 2d6.
Are you
Just
have you decided on a plan? Because I'm actually like I have some other things to do. So if we want
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
Oh
maybe.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
sorry. Archmage.
Wait,
Yeah, so-
before we go, would this might be a invasion of privacy, but you never know. Any chance? Do you have any books here, you or Brassband, on Resskill that we could maybe just like spend a night looking through before we go to Kalzir? Maybe see if we can find anything else relevant.
we never really bother with looking into legends. I know Brassband has a book about a silly object he sent some people to find, chromosphere, and we thought that was a legend as well, but it looks like you were wrong.
What's a chromosphere?
A thing that we helped find.
Wait, that was you?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's how we know
It's a
Brassband.
Very descriptive detail.
Things suddenly started to make a lot more sense. Um,
You don't happen to have like an Abyssal to Common book, do you?
Abyssal, why would you want
Do
to
you know Abyssal, good Archmage? Because we do have an Abyssal book. But
I don't, but I know of quite a few mages that spent in the keep in Kalzir, as you will have
Hold
it,
on, my dog is
that
barking.
are translators by profession. They
Do you have
translate
their
foreign
names?
scrolls
Just
for
so
us,
we can.
so if you're
yeah,
lucky, you might
I'd
find
love to talk to
that
one of them
speaks
about it.
Abyssal.
Yeah. What was
It's not
it?
like it's not a common tongue to speak, but maybe if you're lucky, you'll
course.
find one that speaks that
Yeah.
language.
All right. Thank you so much.
My
Yeah,
pleasure.
thanks.
Should
So where's
we
this
go to the
teleportation
teleportation circle then?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
let's get going, guys.
All right. So yeah, he leads you into a different room, up a little spiral staircase, and this room is really cool, in my opinion. Like this is fucking lit. Dude. It's like a giant spiral staircase that just goes up, and just the walls of this entire room are just bookcase, and you see
Yeah.
books also fly across the room, like flying books, just doing all kinds of, and a bunch of archmages on like little balconies. Pulling books out of the just a giant closet, and as you guys go up the spiral staircase, and eventually you reach like about halfway up the total distance of this like tower,
Mhm.
and you follow Idoras as he opens a door, and you in this room you see assault circles and sigils drawn around it, similar to for those that already have seen the teleportation circle that went from with the drow elves that transported you to that other similar sites. Let me check something real quick. All right, cool.
Nakul,
Yeah.
is there a reason that you looked like an old man earlier?
We had to keep ourselves on the down low, shall I say. The people we're trying to deal with. You saw those cultists. They're hunting Dragonborn, as you can see. Immediately, so I was keeping it down low, but
You
Let's
might want to
just-
put that hat back on then.
nah.
Might be
Well,
best.
We'll leave it for a second. I'm sure it'll be fine for now.
This
All
new
right.
accent is great.
I know,
Thank
right?
you.
I love it.
It's so good.
So if you would all step inside the circle, please.
It's not as good as that one though.
Oh my god,
God, I love it.
Oh, I love the Archmage.
The furball kind of sits down and with his legs crossed, and he focuses on this sigil, and he it takes a few minutes, but eventually after him muttering words, doing hand signals, the sigil starts to float and floats to the center of the circle, and this portal opens, and you see through the portal some archmages, or some mages in blue robes in what seems like a pretty crowded room, as Idoras stands up and says, "Your transportation?
Thank you, Archmage. Really appreciate that.
The
I'll
mages
step
on the
in.
other side of the portal will take care of you, will guide you to customs and all that, and yeah, if you were to try and find someone that speaks Abyssal, that would be the place to go."
All right, thank you. And I'll step in.
As Norank steps in, disappears.
Yeah, I'll step in.
And
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Idoras kind of nods at everyone that goes by. And as Kassiran steps in, "Goodbye, Julia."
So I definitely hesitated and was the last to go through, and took a deep
What I figured.
stealing myself breath, and then walked through and just say bye to the Furbolg, who was nice.
So you guys all step into the portal and come out the other side. Portal appears behind you, and are greeted by a young halfling wearing a blue robe, almost like a baby blue robe. Very Mages Guild if you played Oblivion, kind of those colors. Short brown, little bit of fizzy hair. Very thin, little pencil mustache on his upper lip. Well, what do we have here? Tourists. We love tourists.
Yeah.
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 Where did you come from, and what is your business in the city?
The
We're coming from the Archmage's Tower, and we're here to have a little fun.
You came from the Archmage's Tower.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. All right. What is your business?
Well,
We're here to have a little fun.
Yeah.
You know,
If it's the
heard there are
biggest
some
city.
mighty fine ladies here.
No, that sure are, sir. Well, as you are tourists, I'm going to have to guide you to the courtroom where Judge Elwin will decide whether you are eligible to enter our lovely city. Since this is the capital of the Expanse, we take security here very highly, and we do not want any murderers or bandits in our walls. You understand, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
You look
Makes
like you are
sense.
carrying some weaponry with you, so we're gonna have to ask you to keep those sheathed at all times while within these walls.
Of course.
If you are ready to go, then follow me. I'll guide you to the judge's room, and she'll go over your.
let's go.
She'll judge you.
Sounds
Nothing,
like
nothing
a
to worry.
good time.
As long as you are not criminals or murderers or anything that should threaten someone within these walls, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. As he kind of just motions you to follow. And the room that you are in immediately there's a complete change of architecture than the Archmage's Tower. This keep is entirely made of just yellow sandstone. The floors are sandstone, the walls are sandstone, and in this mage's quarter of the building, you see a bunch of like tapestries hanging on the walls, a bunch of bookcases. Also in this room, some flying books and just a bunch of mages all like
No
writing
punching through this sandstone.
scrolls, doing things. They all look very busy as you get guided through the room. You enter a hallway, and while walking down the hall, oh, by the way, I lost this guy's voice. That's unfortunate. Um, as you guys are here for the first time, I assume.
Yeah.
Right. Judge Elwin can come off as quite a bitch. But she does kind of decide what goes and what doesn't go in the city. Just try to be nice. Just don't let her harsh attitude scare you off. Just play along, and as long as you're not one of criminals, you'll be fine.
She'll be a breath of fresh air. I'm
Oh, you have not met her, clearly.
Have I met her?
I'm gonna say yes, you have actually.
Yeah. I think I have.
I would know of her,
damn
but I
well.
wouldn't have met her.
You know damn well what she's like.
Yep.
Alright, so he points you into a room, and in the room you see Judge Elwin sitting behind her desk, and she's talking to a man, and this man is wearing like like brown clothing, looking quite nice, like almost like a very neat, like a very like classy brown shirt, some pretty like classy pants, and he's in conversation with the judge, and Kasiran recognizes this voice and recognizes this man.
Oh no. Yep.
You recognize this to be Petar Berg
Yep. Knew
In
that was
conversation.
coming. All right.
with the judge, and you hear him say, "So as I said, Judge Elwin, we gotta," and he like kind of looks around. "Oh, you have guests. We shall pick up this conversation some other time." And he gets up and proceeds to leave, and kind of eyes the group of you up and down as you walk in, looks at all of you, and just nods and walks out the door. Right.
Hey there, sweet thing. Give her a little wink.
You again.
Yes.
Oh, come on. You know you miss me.
I
Man, that
don't have.
that
I
hurts a
don't
man's
have.
feelings.
I don't have time for this, Narank. Not today. I'm busy. I know who you are, so you're fine. Fucking go.
Thank you,
Rest-
beautiful.
The rest of you. Names, occupation. State your business in the city.
Is she asking as a group, or is she gonna like ask?
As
us
is she
individually?
directing
she just
it
asked
to?
and it's definitely like she asks us all of you. She just wants your names, your occupations, and just individually. But she asked it just everyone state their name, state their business.
My name is Tremaris. I am a sorcerer, and we are in the city to hunt down members of a cult.
Red flag.
No.
Fuck.
Come again?
We are in the city to hunt down a
No.
cult which has been plaguing us for a while now, and we hear that we may find leads in this city.
Could I ask you to stand over there? And she points at like the side of the room.
Oh my gosh, you're an idiot.
Certainly.
Just have a seat on that chair there.
I'll go have a seat on the chair.
She pushes a button and just 4 walls, like wooden like railings, just pop up out of the floor.
Beginner's mistake.
We'll continue that after this. Next, she points at Julia.
My name is Julia. I'm from Zaklir, just east of here. and my family are just servants in the employ of a wealthy individual, and I just have some rare time off, and I've heard our employer talk of this city a lot. Just wanted to see it for myself.
Julia. No last name?
Julia Smythe, sorry.
Smythe. Don't know of any Smythes.
Well, we're just a serving family. Like, I wouldn't expect anyone to know of us.
Their family typically has business with us.
Not asking you, Norank.
I was trying to help.
Roll a persuasion check. Nah, deception.
Fuck
Actually. Lying to
charisma.
your teeth. Deception.
Oh,
Hell
thank you,
yeah.
thank you,
Actually,
Jesus.
that's better because I think I actually
Not you.
16.
You get advantage because Norank is trying to help.
Okay, well, I rolled a
Okay,
16 the
cool.
first time. Yeah, we're sticking with the 16.
Roll a little insight check.
Oh no. Oh,
Julia
I'm
Smythe.
getting all nervous. Whew.
Who is the person you're in employment of? What's his name or her name?
We were in the employ of the lady before the man, and she married a husband, and we just kind of went with her. I don't really know the husband's name, but the lady's name. Hold on, I always have a hard time. It's a foreign tongue, because she is a dragonborn, so I can never really pronounce it. 'Cause it sounds very draconic. Like it's lady, Sariskia. Like there's lots of S's in case it kind of sounds like hissing almost.
All right. And you came from the town of Sanos, right? Did I hear that?
No, Zaklir.
Okay. Good enough. You can join Norank.
Thank you. Just walk over.
Next, and points at Nakul, who is a blue dragonborn because he didn't put the hat back on.
Yeah. Alright.
Name, occupation, business.
My name's Nicole. Occupation, I'm a bit of an adventurer. I like my sightseeing. You know, I just do the odd jobs in guilds. You know, muscle for hire. But I'm taking some time off because I've heard of just lovely city and how beautiful it is, and you know, just there's so much to do, so much to learn.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no, -1. That's a 3.
Lying though.
No, he's trying to persuade her because she
I
doesn't know.
know.
She knows.
Charisma checks, it's not my strong suit.
Right. So,
Saying though.
what kind of guilds would you have any affiliation with within these walls?
The Cowdlaw Hunters. That's like
Could
my
you
main.
show me any proof of that?
I'll bring out my little, whatever his badge or whatever it was, you know, the little symbol.
Could
that
you
was
throw
gonna-
that to me? I'm sitting here. Could you just check us
Yeah,
out?
I'll throw it up.
Right, so she catches it. Alright, fair enough. Throws it back at you.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Colosseum.
Just that one you've detained there, he is kind of.
We'll deal with him shortly.
Oh, okay.
You,
Just kind of stupid. Me?
Chiefling.
I'm Octanus. I'm an ex-gladiator looking for a few friends I made.
Gladiator.
Ex.
What arenas have you fought in?
Mostly the capital in my home province, but that's in like Thermagor, so.
Would you know of a lord, what's his name? Lamek? Nokel? Sound ring a bell?
Vaguely, but I fought loads of the Lord's gladiators when I
He
lived there.
mentioned, he comes here from time to time. He mentioned a tiefling gladiator that got away from him.
Yeah,
Alright, fair enough.
Good friend.
Alright, just don't cause any trouble. Don't pull your axe out in public and you'll be fine.
Nah.
Right, now, this furball is with you, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
That he is, ma'am.
What's this business about a cult?
So he recently lost a friend. It was a very dear friend to him, and it's having a little trouble, you know, in the head. And I think we came here to kind of get him out of that headspace and get him back into the real world. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a little. He thinks his friend was murdered or something, and it just, you know, he just passed away. It's a really big issue, and we're trying to help him get better.
Roll a. I'm gonna say this is deception because you're
Yeah.
trying to like
Can-
cover up.
That's
his-
better. Ooh. +2 deception. That is a 18. Please roll shit insight.
Right?
Can you promise me you keep him out of trouble?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'll know where to find you.
Of course.
I will find you.
Pushes the button. And,
But you can find me
the
anytime.
wooden railings disappear again. This Judge Elwyn, by the way, just so that you guys know, is a high elf,
Mhm.
300 years old. She lets go. Tremaris. Oh, and a rank. Tell Elefantir
Yes,
I said
ma'am.
hi.
Of course.
All right, move along.
Alright, I'll exit.
So you are now welcomed to the city of Kalzir. As you walk out the courtroom, what are you doing?
I want to grab Tremors. Tremors, I don't believe it's generally a good idea to tell people you're hunting a cult. That's one of those things that you might be doing it, but you talk about other things you're gonna do, so that they don't know, because it kind of sounds like you're gonna go around killing people.
I
And
cannot.
that's a
bring
big
myself-
no-no.
I cannot bring myself to say something that is not true.
Well, we're
You
also
didn't have
here
to
see
speak
the city.
untruths. You could just disguise it. You could say, we have some people we're looking for in the city. We were traveling with them in Port Sarim and lost track of them. Heard they were coming here. Like, technically, not a lot. Like,
Julia does have a point.
You do not understand. I forgot to take this off, and I take off the ring.
oh! Oh, that explains a lot. That
Wait,
is-
why does
That's a ring of truth-telling. Truth speaking, whatever it's
I
called.
don't believe those make you tell the truth. I believe they just enhance it when you tell the truth.
I was under the impression that you could only
Mhm.
speak, like, hardcore truths. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's kind of a mix of
The
both.
more truth you talk, the more likely someone else is to tell you the truth.
Oh.
It's kind of yeah.
Really?
But,
Yeah, you don't have to tell the truth.
Well, I did anyway, so fuck it.
oh, actually, no. Yeah, there's a saving throw involved, and if you fail that save, you can't. The ring also affects you.
Oh, okay. Well, you never told me about that part.
Yeah, so there's a saving throw involved. So yeah.
This metal band has 2 powerful enchantments. To begin with, it allows the wearer to disanalyze at will with a will save of DC 14. However, the wearer himself must speak the truth as if he was under the influence of Zone of Truth, and there is no save against the second effect.
Interesting.
There
Okay.
you go.
I wasn't
So
aware
I
of any of
don't
that.
even get a save.
Yeah, so the wearer will speak the truth, but because he's doing that, he can also recognize, like he makes it so that people he's talking with also.
Also have to tell the truth. Yeah.
Ektanas is kind of having a panic attack. We're getting close to one. It's
As you
like
guys all are
speedwalking.
discussing this and are like moving towards the exit, I presume,
Yeah.
Yep.
you're being stopped by the figure you saw earlier in the courtroom. Oi! You lot. You just came into the city, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I know you?
Peter Berg, investigator, law enforcement.
I see. I don't think
I-
I've seen you around here before.
Can
Oh
I
my
just,
God,
while he's
look at-
talking, kind of like shoot a pleading and like somewhat worried look at Naronk, just assuming because he knows Elevantir. Elevantir knows a lot about me, just in case he has any inkling of my relationship to this person. I'm just trying to make some meaningful eye contact here.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
You look funky.
Where did you guys come in from, if I may ask?
We came over from Port Serene. Been a bit of a journey, but well worth it, in my opinion.
This might be a little weird of a question. Have you managed to see or converse with a water ganassi?
Water Ganassi.
What?
No, I don't think I've ever met a water
They're
Ganassi.
not
in a
very
desert.
common in the desert. What? Remind me what they look like again.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Blue skin. This one has green hair.
Blue skin,
Can
green
do
hair, blue
nasty
skin.
things with the water skin.
We heard talk of a fire ganassi with some hunters over by Port Serene, but I don't think we saw a new water ganassi.
Roll a deception check.
Technically, I'm not even lying. Well, oh no,
Does she get
wait,
advantage since
wait,
I'm
the
helping?
last part's a bold. Like the fire ganassi's not.
You're trying
Oh
to
no.
convince this man that you haven't seen yourself.
I know.
That's a lie.
I mean,
6.
I was helping. Advantage?
Are you okay, dear? You look a little nervous.
Oh yeah, I've never really left my city before, and this is all just a little overwhelming. So it's just a lot to take in, you know.
I'm the only one that's been here before. These guys are all, it's, big city. They've been, they're used to their own little worlds. Kind of a problem, So that's why we're trying to get them a little out of their comfort zone.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
I mean, Octanus also looks incredibly.
I was like, Octanus is apparently also having a panic attack.
like she's
That is a
freaking out.
dirty 20.
Oh,
Please?
please.
Please?
So what's your roll?
Dirty 20? Please?
Fair enough.
Plus.
Sorry for bothering you. Enjoy the city.
Oh, no, you're fine, officer.
I
Appreciate everything you do, man.
I'll carry on.
Have a good day. No. Whispered Actonus. Actonus, you doing all right? You're looking a little pale. And that's weird for a tiefling.
Nope. She's gonna start walking again, like real fast, like out.
I think this lady needs a drink, y'all. Let's
I
let's
agree.
go get her one.
Okay.
I'll give her 2.
I can sure hell use one as well.
She like as she's walking, she's pulling her hood up and like hiding in the shadows of like the hood of her coat.
So you guys leave the keep?
Yeah.
Okay. As you exit the keep, you are on top of a pretty sizable, pretty like tall staircase. Hang on. And from that staircase, you have quite the view of pretty much the entire city because you're a little higher, ground. What is happening to Discord right now?
I don't know, dude. It's all fucked.
Yeah, my audio in Discord for some reason, like with Dungeon Select, I'm always quiet all of a sudden. While when I'm talking on my own stream, I guess through OBS.
Yeah, you're loud as fucking mine all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always with Dungeon Select. Anyhow, you can kind of see to the left of the keep is a tall tower, and you see all kinds of birds popping in and out of this tower. And if you look closely, you can see them carrying either tiny little boxes or little scrolls of paper, and they just fly in and out of the tower. If you look in front of the keep, there is a pretty big gate that separates the keep from the rest of the city. And as you look from where you are to the right end of the city, there's a bunch of residential areas, a bunch of houses, different in size. You can definitely tell from here that the more rich part of the residential area is closer to the wall, and the first few areas you see are the tinier, smaller worker houses. You can see in the middle of the city is a very tall obelisk, surrounded by a big bazaar with shops and stalls and two very big buildings that stand out. And then if you look to the left of the city, you can see a very, very big building, all kinds of spiraling towers. Building looks at least 3 stories high. Not sure what the building is for, but it definitely stands out.
That's the building I know, right? Very well.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Looking past that, there is another very big building, mansion almost. You gather that it's definitely where some big guy in the city lives. You also see a tall statue of a female ranger carrying a bow at the edge of the marketplace. Looking further of that is a little harder because it's pretty far away, but you do see what looks like some water with a little bridge and a temple next to it. And at the other end of the city, again, huge building, tall spires, interesting architecture compared to the rest of the city. Almost elven looking, while the rest of this is very desert town, human settlements and buildings. This one building at the like literally the opposite end of the city stands out as a very like typical elven architecture. And that's kind of the scope of the land that you get from the top of the staircase.
Do I know what that building is?
Roll a history check.
While we're looking out over the city, I just like my eyes just well up with tears a little bit, just
16.
seeing it all. I haven't been home for a very long time.
Norank, you recognize it to be the Empress of Keldalar, her home in Kalzir. You know that she has multiple homes spread out along over the realm, and you know that this is her home when she resides in the city of Kalzir. The Empress, being High Elven,
Yep.
you'd recognize that. Yeah, that's a typically High Elven architecture. So yeah, that's where the Empress lives. So yeah, that is the scope of the city. You don't see any like detailed buildings besides the very big ones that I described. So yeah, that is the scope of the land as you walk into the biggest city of the Expanse. Hell, maybe even the biggest city of the realm. It's immense. It's huge. Welcome to Kalzir, guys.
Hey!
You made it.
Can I burn it to the ground?
Yes.
Theoretically, yeah.
I don't recommend doing that.
So what do you guys do? Where are you guys going?
We need a tavern.
Just so you know, I only have like 20-ish more minutes that I can
So
hang
I need
out.
to-
Okay, cool. Just make sure. Well, we need to find I feel like an inn for Octanus to just get some liquid courage here.
Devs in. Yeah, also it'd be nice to have a base of operations for us, just so we have somewhere to stay.
Yeah, get rooms to stay and stuff like that.
So I'll look.
Sounds like
I'll
plan.
try and find an inn.
I'll say, there's one if I could remember its name. I wrote about it in my story. It has Peacock in the title, but I can't remember what the rest of it is. But I was gonna see if we could find that one, but
There's one you told me about.
that one would not be good for us. That's the one where shady people go. Anyway,
Aren't you shady
the
though?
one I know about.
not that I want them to know.
It is the one you know about in the rank, yes.
Let's just find the nearest one then.
Yeah, I'll just.
But like it's the one I wrote, it's like the something
You could
Peacock.
ask, there's
the
guards
pub
patrolling,
Peacock
and you
is
notice
now.
the guards that you see are all wearing like white and gold armor, and on top of their white breastplate is just a big golden star, which is
Okay.
the emblem of the city.
Excuse me, guardsman. I do apologize.
Alright,
Taking some of your time.
it's part of the job.
I was wondering where the nearest tavern might.
The nearest tavern would be if you just head into the residential area. The nearest tavern, let's see. Warlord's Respite is a little further away.
There we go.
I'd say the nearest tavern. Yeah, it should be right into like this first block of buildings actually.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And then I guess I'll.
My pleasure.
Good.
And he just nods and gets back in his position.
Yeah. I'll start leading the way, I guess.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright, so you guys all go towards this inn.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, it's only a little ways away. Like it's literally the first residential like block. Like it's like pretty much attached to this wall that separates the keep from the rest of the city. Like a good like 5 minutes of walking, and you make it to the block, and you see a tavern. Has a sign swinging by it called the Hog's Belly. Seems to be open. You can see some shadows on the inside through the window, like there's curtains closed, but you can see shadows and because of the torchlight from the inside. So you reckon there's people inside?
All right.
Alright,
I'll
let's
go
go.
in.
I definitely require an adult beverage.
Adult.
Daddy soda.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go in. Quite busy tavern. Time-wise, it's still about like it's a little after like early in the afternoon. There's the way this tavern looks like. It looks like it's a little more upper class than what you're used to so far. the table service. No one sitting at the bar. Everyone's sitting at tables, and kind of maids just kind of come and go to take orders and deliver, the orders to them. You also see a staircase that goes up, so that leads you to presume that there might be rooms to sleep in.
Oh, actually, I'm going to turn to the group and go, just thought of this. Absolutely stop here for a minute, have a drink. Looks like a lovely place. If there is a hunter's, guild building here, is that a place we want to go for free stay, but risk being, having allies of Master Racin find out we're there, or should we avoid it entirely?
We should be close to a good bar, and this looks like a great place.
Okay.
We should probably distance ourselves, because if it is the Hunters Guild, if they're all in it, we don't particularly want
Well,
to...
clearly they're not all in it, looking at, Rokul and Mokin. Did they all come with us, our same,
Yeah,
a horde of NPCs? Okay, cool.
Just for the sake of having to play
Yeah,
four
yeah,
NPCs
yeah,
at
yeah.
the time, I'm just gonna...
I want to hear all the different voices, though.
Yeah.
All around.
Alright, then. Let's get a drink.
I'll go up to the bar.
You go to the bar, and you're the only one that goes up to the bar. There's no one else at the bar, and you see barmaids kind of just walk past you.
Are any of
Not
them
paying
cute?
attention.
Oh, look at this.
Roll a perception check.
I have a horde of expectant
Fuck yeah, it's a
animals
dirty 20.
Yo, they hella cute, bro.
being like,
They
feed
have it,
us.
bro.
They hella cute, bro.
Any of them elf?
Yeah, there's a couple of elves in there.
Alright, I'll go talk to the cutest elf in there.
Okay, you scurry off to talk to the nearest elf you find.
Just kind of winning at the bar. Just like...
Nakul, you gather that this is not typically how it works. There's no one actually behind the bar, unless they're pouring drinks, and they just come in, and the rest of your party, or the rest of the people in the bar or in this tavern are all sitting down at tables, and people are just delivering the drinks to them. So, one of the people that are pouring drinks. Oh, just sit down, love, at one of the tables. We'll get to going shortly.
Alright, cheers, yeah. And I'll just sit down at a big table then.
Alright.
Kind of
As
looking
we
really weird, just like...
as we sit down, can I cheekily request we end the session there? Because I have some very, very loud animals all staring at me like they're gonna eat me if I don't feed them.
That could be fun. That's content.
That's good.
Everything is content, anyway.
Everything is content.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. At the end of
Up to
all
Dutch.
this, you guys have drinks.
Whatever the strongest drink is.
And Mokin, Rokul, and Tamar kind of go over the plans, and they decide that it's best for them to say, we're going to focus on the Abyssal books. We're going to get them translated. We've defeated one member of the council today. There's 9 left to go. Hopefully with these books
All hand
translated.
in the book.
Hopefully with these books that we have translated and the book that you have found today, we might be able to track down who the members actually are, and that will get us a step closer
Okay.
towards eradicating this cult from existing. Our first stop will be the Mage's Quarter back in the keep. We will spend the night at the Caldelar's Hunter's Lodge. I refuse to believe that the entire order is
Yeah,
involved in this.
I agree with you.
There's no way. Before, back in Valley Village, this Racin fellow, no one knew who he was. So, I
Yeah.
doubt the entire order of hunters is joined into this effort. We will contact you once we make progress with the translations, and once we find our next target, we will call for your aid.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And Tamar, Rokul, and Mokin, all 3 of them leave and go their own merry way.
All right.
You guys all have drinks.
Yep.
You guys talk for a bit. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Actanis,
Yes.
you suddenly get a tap on the shoulder from an individual that you don't necessarily know. Looks like a human female. She hands you a note
Mm-hmm.
and just says, someone at the bar just told me to hand you this. And she looks at the bar. Oh, but they seem to be gone now. But this is for you, I guess. And she hands you the note and just goes on with her delivering drinks and all that.
I'm gonna read it.
Okay. The note, you open the note. It says one word. Sir Rufus. And that's going to be where we end it for today.
Oh my god!
You are seduce the barmaid.
Because that is what's important.
That is the question on my mind right now.
If you read
Goodness
this-
me.
Yeah, you spent the time just just talking up to cute girls, right? No rank.
I cannot believe I got into the
Yeah.
city. I'm genuinely shocked.